No train wrecks. No train wrecks. Well, it is senior night here at Bulldog Field. And we're going to list all these young people off, right? Athletes and band students. So, we're going to start out with football. First up is number 3, Julian Adams. He's being escorted by Keisha Elam and Lee Adams. He's a 3-year letterman and plans to go to SFA and major in sports management. He says he'd like to thank everyone at CISD that's pushed him to be a better person. He would also like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting him in everything that he's a part of. And he says to the team, without self-discipline, success is impossible. That's Julian Adams. Next up, Decorian Butler, number 4, being escorted by Brittany Dennis and Napoleon Dennis. Plans to play football at SAU, that's Southern Arkansas University, and major in nursing. He's a 3-year letterman, second team all-district wide receiver 2024 season. I'd like to thank all of his coaches for helping him turn into a better football player than he was before. Wants to thank the players on the team and family for always showing support. And he loved playing with everyone on the 4 years that he played together. Bless all of you. That's Decorian Butler. Next up, Jakeem McKnight, number 5, being escorted by Avila Whiting and Jocks McKnight. Plans to go to college to study sports management. He was a 4-year letterman, second team all-district defensive back 2024 season. Wants to thank Coach Jordan and Coach Pruitt for always helping him get better at whatever. Also wants to thank the parents and brothers for always being there for him. And says, work hard, win easy. Jakeem McKnight. Next up, Roberto Hidalgo, number 18, being escorted by Arceli Hidalgo and Ricardo Hidalgo. He says he wants to attend SFA for architecture. Wants to say thank you for the 6 years that he's played in football and never wanted to end. Football has given him new brothers and he wouldn't trade that for anything else. He's thankful to be able to play with them, but sad it's coming to an end. Wishes his brothers the best. And he says Friday nights will never be the same after football, so enjoy them right now. Roberto Hidalgo. Next up, number 24 is Deshaun Sandals, being escorted by Consuela Houston and Kiana Houston. He plans to attend St. Houston State University after high school. Wants to thank his mother for having him and thank his dad for always being there for and motivating him. Number 24 is Deshaun Sandals. Next up, number 53, Samuel Perez, being escorted by Nayada Perez and Naomi Perez. Future plans are to major in entrepreneurship and eventually start his own business, and you have to give your best. Samuel Perez. Next up, number 54, Javon Bolton, being escorted by Dora Chapman and Ernice Bolton. Thank you, thank you, thank you, is what he says. Javon Bolton. Next up, number 55, Josh Bell, being escorted by LaShonda Bell and Bobby Ray. Plans to join the military after high school. Thank you. Wants to thank his family, coaches, and teammates for having his back the last 4 years. He says, stay blessed, be safe, and stay strong through the hard times. Josh Bell. Next up, Deshadrian Simon, being escorted by Delonte Barnes. Wants to go to college for meteorology. And he wants to say thanks to his mom and grandmother for life and teachings, and to thank Crockett for the chance to play football. He says to the team, it's not only about us, it's about Crockett, the legacy, and those coming up. To Shadrian Simon. And last but not least is number 64, Emmanuel Salazar, being escorted by Joanna Gonzalez and Blas Salazar. He plans to become a lawyer attending Harvard. All right. Wants to thank God for giving him the ability to play the game of football. He wants to thank his mom and coaches and all for always being there for him. And to the team, he says, I want everyone to be successful and stay blessed and safe. Emmanuel Salazar. Okay, next up. Next up, we're going to have our cheer. And we will start out with Abigail McMinn, and senior varsity cheerleader for the past 2 years, being escorted by Dawn McMinn and Robert McMinn and brother Liam McMinn. After high school, Abigail plans to attend Texas A&M University and get a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. And her favorite memory is going to Whataburger with friends after football games and getting patty melts. Abigail McMinn, I like the patty melts too, Abigail. Next up, Akedra Delane, senior varsity cheerleader, been a cheerleader since 2022 and served as both co-captain and captain. Been a part of the band and is now part of the cosmetology program, being escorted by her mother Erica Hart and grandmother Regina Tillis. After high school, Akedra plans to attend Sam Houston State University to major in criminal justice and wants to become a probation officer. Favorite memory over the last years, basketball games against Alaska. The game became very rowdy and the cheerleaders were very loud. The refs yelled at the cheerleaders and made them all cheer for the bleachers. Akedra Delane. Next up, Alexis Millhouse. Senior varsity cheerleader, also plays soccer and runs cross country. Has played softball and volleyball, part of FFA milk quality team, FFA radio team, and the cosmetology program. Being escorted by Ruth and Stephen Millhouse, her parents. After high school, Alexis plans to continue her career in cosmetology while going to college to earn a degree in business and one day own her own beauty salon. Favorite memory is being able to laugh with teammates while cheering at games. Alexis Millhouse. Next up, Annalisa Ramirez, senior varsity cheerleader, been a cheerleader for 4 years and also been part of the One Act Play for 1 year, drama club for 2 years, and Spanish club for 2 years, or for 1 year. Being escorted by mother Angelica Ramirez, godmother Lucy Ortiz, and sister Maya Ramirez. After high school, Annalisa plans to go to a station school to learn more services that she can perform in the future. Hope I got that school right. Favorite memory is going to Whataburger with friends after football games and again getting those good patty melts. Annalisa Ramirez. Sharon Perry, senior varsity cheerleader, been a cheerleader for 3 years, being escorted by her dad, Thomas Perry, mother Ebony Hatch, and grandmother Marilyn Wall. After high school, Sharon plans to attend TSU or Paul Quinn. She plans to become an ultrasound tech, and after getting the experience, she wants to be specialized in high demand. She would like to also gain a license in real estate and do some work in phlebotomy since she's already certified. Overall, she just wants to make her dad proud. Favorite memory was being able to make varsity cheer her senior year with the same friends she started with her freshman year. It's been a great feeling being able to experience all the great and funny moments together, like flying out of stunts. Sharon Perry. Continuing on with cheer, K.I.V.Y Walker, senior varsity cheerleader and co-captain, and has cheered since a freshman, but this is the first year outside of the mascot. She's also part of the student council and track and field team, escorted by her mother, Latanda Walker, dad, Delvin Walker, and baby brother, Delvin Walker Jr. After high school, K.I.V.Y plans to attend TJC, transfer to LSU, and would like to gain a degree in social work to be a family service advocate. Favorite memory is being able to attend cheer camp at Texas A&M University and being able to have fun with friends while in the dorms before lights out. K.I.V.Y Walker. Deanna Gomez is next, senior varsity cheerleader, and has been for the last 4 years, being escorted by mother and father Nikki and Everesto Gomez Mencia. After high school, Diana plans to go to Sam Houston State University to major in animal science to become a vet tech and go to teaching agriculture. Favorite memory is trying out and making All-American cheerleader for the past 2 years at cheer camp. Diana Gomez. Next up, Emery Sims, senior varsity cheerleader, been a varsity cheerleader for 4 years. Emily also runs track and is a part of the student council and business club, being escorted by mother Stacy Ross and aunt Jennifer Ross Moore. After high school, Emery plans to attend the University of Houston to major in health with a minor in kinesiology. She later plans to become a kinesiology therapist. Favorite memory is making varsity cheer as a freshman along with a close friend. It was very shocking. Emery Sims. Next up, Jaya Cobbs. Senior varsity cheerleader, cheered all 4 years in high school and 2 years in junior high. Has been a part of the band for 5 years, playing both the alto and tenor sax, and been an FFA for 5 years as a sentinel. National High School for 2 years, or National Honor Society, I'm sorry, for 2.5 years, and is the parliamentarian and is with the Leos Club for 3 years. After high school, Jaya plans to attend college to get her doctorate in physics or psychology. Jaden's goal is to become a psychotherapist. Favorite memory is getting to hang out with her cousins every summer and going to play in Palestine. Jaya Cobbs. K.I.V.Y Knox is next. Senior varsity cheerleader, has cheered for CHS 3 years and been a part of the band for 7. Being escorted by Bakisha Warfield, Kia Amons, and favorite cousin, Jasmine Jackson. After high school, K.I.V.Y plans to attend Baylor University to become a psychologist, and favorite memories going to cheer camp and being able to walk in with other teammates' dorm room. K.I.V.Y Knox. And next is Mia Davis, senior varsity cheerleader and cheered for 4 years. Father escorting her, father and mother, George Davis and Melissa Davis. After high school, Mia plans to go to college for animal science and to one day become a licensed veterinarian. Favorite memory is laughing and having fun with their teammates. Mia Davis. Next up is Reagan Griffin, senior varsity cheerleader, has cheered since her sophomore year and participated in band for 3 years. Also a part of the student council and business club. Being escorted by her mother, Anatria Reed Griffin, father, LaMarcus Griffin, and sister, Secret Griffin. After high school, Reagan plans to go to the University of Houston to study physical therapy and minor in kinesiology. Favorite memories being able to stop at the store after football and basketball games to have a dance party in the dorm room at cheer camp with teammates after a long day at cheer camp before it was time for lights out. Reagan Griffin. And last but not least is Vanessa Morris, senior varsity cheerleader, cheered varsity for 3 years, also plays volleyball and runs track. Escorted by mother Cassie Ramali, father Jeremy Morris, and sister Layla Morris. After high school, Vanessa plans to go to college at SFA and major in psychology and minor in education. Her favorite memories attending cheer camp and being able to go to each other's rooms to dance battle before it was time for lights out. Vanessa Morris. And that's our cheerleaders. Next up, girls cross country. And we'll start out with Alana Torres from cross country since her freshman year, being escorted by her parents Hortensia and Chris Torres, and will, after graduation, plans to work at a vet clinic. Alana Torres. Brianna Raimondo is next. She has run cross country since her freshman year. She's being escorted by her sister, mother, and father, Ayala Raimundo, Maria Raimundo, and Jamie Raimundo. Plans to work after high school or to attend college for business and to continue pursuing a career in cosmetology. That's Brianna Raimundo. And last but not least, Shanti Lopez. Run cross country since her freshman year, being escorted by her brother Eric Lopez and aunt Amparo Lopez Sanchez. After graduation, to be a postpartum nurse. And that is girls cross country. Boys cross country, we have Anthony Contreras. He's ran cross country since his sophomore year and has played soccer since a freshman on varsity. His parents are escorting him, Elizabeth and Victor Garcia, and plans after graduation was to be a lineman. That is Anthony Contreras. Next up, the band. Got a lot to read here. Start out with Alexandra Kane, playing the flute and being escorted by her mother and sister, Pamela Randall and Catherine Kane. She wants to major in accounting. Says, thank you for the memories, early mornings and late nights. I love every member of the band, the ones graduated and the present ones. Of course, thank you to my mom and Pitch for helping me and supporting me. Goodbye to the Big Blue Band from Bulldog Land. Next up, Abigail Gonzalez plays the trumpet, being escorted by her mom and dad, Anna Rodriguez and Marco Gonzalez. Plans to engineer major at Texas A&M. Wants to thank Ms. Moore and Mr. Martinez for believing that a beginner could accomplish so much on limited time, playing my senioritis but I enjoyed my time with the Crockett Band. Says, don't be afraid to ask for more help and always remember to have fun. Next up, Melissa Medina, clarinet player, being escorted by Mom and Dad Sophia Reynolds and Mario Medina, wants to join the Marines, Semper Fi, and enjoy life while it lasts. Wants to say thank you to our parents, band, and the directors, and the laughing partner Pinky for filling her senior year with unforgettable memories through music, laughter, and lessons. Found family, I'll always carry the love and strength this family has given me. And says enjoy every note and moment before you know it, it's only a memory. Next up, Valerie Joanna Garcia plays the saxophone, escorted by Mom and Dad. Valeria Quintero and Juan Garcia plans on enlisting in the Navy. There you go, Navy. Thank you to the band and the directors for giving me a reason to come back. Thank you to the parents who came from little and gave me the world, especially my dad who pushed me to become the person I am today. It says play every note like it's your first, because before you know it, it will be your last. Next up, Rhodesia Davis plays the trombone, being escorted by Mom and Dad, Kamina Hansborough and Broderick Davis, and plans to attend Paul Quinn or TSU College for Psychology. She says, first off, I want to thank the band directors. Have done nothing but advance more and more each year. Also want to thank my pool, aka Susanna, for making my year band even more exciting. I've had so much fun playing with everyone these past couple of years, continue to grow, and being the best section comes with a lot, but in the end, it's all worth it. Next up, we have Hannah Bertrand, plays tuba, being escorted by Uncle, Mom, and Sister Arthur Carr, Ashante Bertrand, and Emily Bertrand. Plan to attend Sam Houston for criminal justice and become a state trooper. It says thanks to the ag teachers for being the rock for the past 4 years. I want to thank Mom for being the biggest supporter. I want to thank my band directors for believing in me, and finally my friends who made everything worth it. It says just push through. Band honestly helps make me happy. Fight work, no reaction. Next up is Zakara Sewell, plays the flute, escorted by Mom and Dad Candace Williams and MC Williams. Plans to graduate with her cosmetology license and go to college for business real estate. Wants to thank the parents for always being there, and especially when I needed it the most. Forever grateful to my parents, family, and friends. And says don't give up. Next up, Aaron Villanueva, plays the French horn, escorted by Mom and Dad Adelina Villanueva and Abigail Villanueva. Plans to attend A&M and major in plant science. Thank you for my mom for never missing any of my concerts. Thank you to my ag teachers, the band directors, and every other person who has impacted me throughout our high school career. Really got to lock in the twin. You cannot be playing like that twin. Next up, Joel Sanchez, percussionist, being escorted by Mom and Dad, Rosalba Sanchez and Gilberto Sanchez. Plans to attend the University of North Texas for music education. Wants to say thank you to parents for always supporting him, and brother for showing how to drum, and my friends for making me laugh when I needed it. When times get hard, find people to make it better. And let's see, K.I.V.Y Knox is next. And unfortunately, I don't have any data here on this line. Sorry about that. But K.I.V.Y's okay. And last but not least, Carme Galicia plays the flute, escorted by Mom and Dad, Ana Lozano and Julio Vasquez. Wants to pursue art. Can't resist hearing, listening, and remember. Moreover, she's in charge now. It's a new chapter. See me rise. I came from down below, struggled to get up to this point. Now I'm here. My place is at the top. Hip, hip, hooray. And those are our seniors for this year. Let's give all of them another hand right quick. Okay, just so you'll know, if you look down to the end where the scoreboard is, you don't see any lights on it. That's because it broke and Spectrum didn't have all the parts to fix it. So we're going to have to do a little makeshift. If you won't look on the end by the end of the field house, you'll see a little clock down there. That will be our game clock. And I will be more than happy to make sure that I keep you up with where they are and what the score is. Get it right yet. And having all that fun with the seniors, it's almost got me back in time. Okay, now let's get the rest of the stuff going. It says, good evening, football fans, and welcome to Crockett High School and the Monte Driskell Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are making your first trip here, welcome to the Jack, home of the Crockett Bulldogs. Tonight's Crockett Bulldogs, under the leadership of head coach J.D. Jordan, will be taking on the Cypress Christian Warriors, and we welcome our visitors from Cypress Christian. Tonight's game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Officials for tonight's game have been selected with consent of both schools. The role of the official is not unlike that of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and the application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine the understanding of the game. We ask you, as students, parents, and spectators, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility by respecting the rulings for tonight's game. Everyone with the Crockett Independent School District welcomes you, our visitors from Cypress Christian, and we hope that everyone enjoys this athletic event. It is the intention of Crockett ISD to provide a safe and enjoyable environment for students, staff, parents, and guests. Stadium rules are posted, and we ask everyone please comply with posted rules, as well as requests made by CISD staff, security personnel, and others. Failure to comply may result in the immediate ejection of the violator from this and future events, and we thank you for your cooperation. Tonight's game is a result of many hours of preparation. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, these players, along with their coaches, have worked hard to get to this level by proving their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that you support them with your cheers, your applause, and your good sportsmanship, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, please allow these athletes, along with their coaches, to represent their school with pride and honor. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of the game, it will play a much greater role in continuing the encouragement of competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation and support for the students who will be taking a part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the bands, the pep squads, and the students who support their teams, both at home and away. These young people play an integral part in the team's success. For your convenience, our concession stands are located on each side of the field on the west end, along with restroom facilities. And we thank you for your attendance, and again, all of our visitors from down at Cypress Christian, we welcome you to Crockett. Here in a little while, we'll have our school songs, and right before play action, we'll have our prayer and national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask at this time that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove cover for the playing of our school songs. First, we'll have the school song from Cypress Christian School, and then it will be followed by the Crockett High School song. And you may be seated.
We have it all covered. We also carry Circle-Y saddles and tack. For more than 63 years, Husky Trailer Parts Company has been helping our friends and neighbors keep their trailers safely on the road. Come visit us right here in Huntsville at 914 State Highway 19, or give us a call at 936-295-9900 today. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 till 1. Or you can order online anytime at huskytrailers.com. Remember, there are 3 ways to shop. Come into the store, call us, or visit us online at huskytrailers.com. Husky Trailer Parts Company, generations of trust delivered. Visit huskytrailers.com.
You're listening to K.I.V.Y. in Crockett, Texas. It's now time for our high school football game of the week, tonight featuring the Lovelady Lions. Our game tonight is being brought to you by, our pregame report is brought to you by Davy Crockett Drug. Our halftime sponsor tonight is Farm Bureau Insurance, Sonny Rollo, Agency Manager. The kick of the game is being brought to you by Cutshaw Chevrolet. Our first down sponsor tonight is Hargrove Neal Heating and Air. Other sponsors include C3 Services, Broxton Hardware and Construction, Texas Star Propane, Double K Concrete and Construction, the Houston County Electric Cooperative, Stesty, Parks Overhead Doors, Lovelady State Bank, Bruner's Economy Car Center, Aurora Concepts, Piney Woods Law, and Husky Trailer and Parts. We'll go out to the field right after this from one of our sponsors.
Carol, can you smell that?
No, what is it?
It's the smell of football. I'm so glad football season is finally here again.
That's right. I love going to games and catching up with all of my friends. You just don't forget to tell me when the game is over. You almost forgot me last year.
I would never forget you. Who else is going to take such good care of all of our customers at Davy Crockett Drug?
That's right. We have the best customers at Davy Crockett Drug. All you football fans, be sure and call me at 936-544-2275 for all your medication needs. Just don't call me on a Friday night. I will be at the game.
All right, everyone, and welcome here to Lovelady, Texas. Jason Hodges and my ride or die, of course, John Lowry, with you right here on your East Texas sports leader. That is K.I.V.Y. Radio. And, John, we're on the FM tonight.
FM, and I must say it feels nice.
Man, there's like 60,000 people listening to us right now.
It's like a Cadillac.
I mean, that's just what me and you are used to. But anyway, no, man, folks, the Timpson Bears are coming to town, and they are taking on the Love Lady Lions. And what a matchup it is. Of course, Love Lady playing up, Timpson up in
just one classification.
Yeah,
2A Division 1.
Yeah, they're 1.
Versus 2A Division 2.
Yeah.
Love Lady Lions.
With Timpson, with the history that we talked about in football talk with Jason and John a little bit earlier with Coach Thurwinger, of course, coming right behind Coach Lowry here in Love Lady, and then doing his thing here, and then getting them to the semifinals, and then moving on to Timpson, and then getting the state championship there. And so now Timpson comes back. Thurwinger he's retired.
No, he's retired, but he's in the house tonight, allegedly.
Allegedly,
I haven't laid eyes on him yet.
Okay.
A Love Lady Timpson matchup would certainly bring Coach Thurwinger from his home in Cameron, Texas.
You would think so. Yeah. You would think so. But anyway, hey, the fight song for the Love Lady Lions is being played right now, and we're just expecting a well of a ball game.
Equal housing lender. Love Lady State Bank, your neighbors in the banking business.
Yes, the heat is on, but there's no need for you to lose your cool. Turn those cooling issues over to the pros at Hargrove Neal Heating and Air. Since 1961, Hargrove Neal has been cooling East Texans with fast service and cool prices. Call the train team at Hargrove Neal Heating and Air today at 544-7270 or 544-COOL. Hargrove Neal Heating and Air in Crockett is pleased to service all makes and models. It's hard to stop a train.
All right, folks, and welcome back here to Love Lady
at this
Texas
time,
Friday night underneath the lights in
please
Love
rise.
Lady Texas. Jason Hodges,
Have our
John
student
Lowry
lead
with
prayer,
you.
followed by the playing
Of
of our
course,
national
on your
anthem,
East Texas sports
presented by
leader,
the Crockett High
that is
School Band.
K.I.V.Y.
Our
Radio.
flags will be raised during the
And
national
man,
anthem
we
by members
cannot
of the
wait for
Crockett
this
FFA,
ball game to
Lauren
kick off,
Maitland,
and we're
student
about
advisor,
to.
and Jennifer
Well, we
Reyes,
can't,
chapter
we can't
reporter.
wait, but it looks like we're going to have to because
Timpson hadn't come out.
Timpson Bears have not come out of the dressing room yet, but it's actually
for this football game.
on the game clock. It says 9 minutes till kickoff.
Yeah.
And compete in the
Well,
camaraderie
is
and
the visiting
sportsmanship.
team trying to do a
As we
little
embark on
head
another
game there,
season,
Coach? I
we
mean,
ask
did you
for your
ever do that?
protection.
Or I'm not
Keep
sure
both
if they're
Did you ever do that?
from both teams
No,
safe
no,
and
we were
easy.
visitors. We
Help
were
us
always
remember
on the field
that
on
it's
time.
just a game.
And 8 minutes is
Help us to
the
show good sportsmanship
or
whenever we
8:41
win
till
or
kickoff.
lose.
Lovely came
Teach
out a
us to
little
be
bit
humble
early,
in
but
victory and gracious in defeat.
they're ready to go.
Above
The
all,
Lovely Lions
may
are
this
standing
season
out
be
there
a
on the
time
field.
of
The
fun
officials
and
see
enjoyment for all
captains, we
involved.
got number
I
2.
do have the
Amen.
captains. I'll
Amen.
tell you who they are.
Go ahead.
Number 1, E.J. Baker.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's E.J. That could be, yeah, number 1, E.J. Baker. Number 2, Cody James. E.J. being a sophomore running back linebacker. Cody James, the quarterback defensive back. Number 56, Case Pennington. Number 12, he's a senior. And number 60, Hunter Crawford. Hunter's not suited up tonight, but he's in his blue jeans. Must be sitting out this week. But, you know, the way we left, and I think Coach K.I.V.Y. still does it the same way, something we started a long time back, that in these non-district games, we rotated through the captainship. And then when it got closer to district time, and or after we had rotated everyone being a captain, then we'd vote for captains. Later in the season, instead of picking those guys early in the season, it always worked out very well for us that way.
All right. Well, folks, Timpson has now come out on the field. And so we are getting ready for some football as we'll have the national anthem once they get back on their sideline.
Yeah, Love Lady getting all maroon tonight, maroon jerseys and maroon pants with white helmets. Timpson sporting the black pants, white jerseys with black helmets. Timpson only 1 year removed from that state championship.
And then they had an off year after that. I mean, and they were only
they're in a tough district, and I think they got knocked out right there at the end. They did win the high-scoring contest last year with Lovelady, but that was in Timpson. So Lovelady glad to be on their home field tonight, getting kicked off.
All right, well, folks, we are going to send it back to the studio as Well, let's see.
We're going to see this toss first.
Are they going to do the toss before the national
Well,
anthem?
they're lined up like they might do either or. We're about to find out.
No, they're going to do the national anthem first. All right, Jace, get that national anthem ready, buddy, and we'll be back with more football here in Lovelady, Texas, everyone. Go ahead, Jace.
Hello, Houston County Electric Cooperative members. Have you heard the latest news?
Captains for
We have a
tonight.
new mobile app, and it's pretty exciting. Visit the App Store on your smartphone and download
Number
My
8,
HCEC.
Dean
The My
Mediana.
HCEC app allows
Number
you to
16,
report
Brayden
outages,
Dawson.
view your energy
Number
usage,
50,
and pay your
Hudson
bill,
Dennis.
all from the convenience of your phone.
And number
Houston
56,
County Electric
Jackson
Cooperative,
Potts.
powering your way
Bulldogs.
of life.
We have number 3, Julian Adams. Number 4, Zay Butler. Number 5, Jeffrey McKnight. Number 55, Josh Bell. And number 64, Emmanuel Salazar. Bulldogs will be receiving.
All right, everyone, and welcome back here to Lovelady, Texas. John Lowry, Jason Hodges with you on the call tonight. And captains are at midfield, and we're getting ready for the coin toss, and we're getting ready for this football game to get underway.
Number 60, Hunter Ross.
For Tinston, we have number 4, Albert Parker. Number 6, Monte Collins. He's a senior. Number 64, Mason Harbinson. And I just couldn't pick up that.
Dean Medier will be kicking. King McKnight on the carry for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be swatted on the 16-yard line. First and 10 Bulldogs. John McKnight on the carry for the Bulldogs. Stop by number 6, Dyson Zarro. Oh, it's going to be spotted on the 43.5-yard line. First and 10 Bulldogs.
Hand up by Jackson Huey.
Jock McKnight on the carry for the
Approaching
Bulldogs.
football
Stop
from
by
the
number
40-yard
56,
line.
Jackson
Push
Fox.
kick up in the air, comes fair caught about the 28-yard line. Centerville takes over first and 10 there from their own 28-yard line. I think Marcus Phillips is going to be our
Second and 8.
main weapon tonight on offense. See Cooper Wilson in the backfield with him. We have Wyatt Burson listed as quarterback. We'll see if they come out of the huddle if that's true or not. I believe so.
Rex Schrader on the stop for.
Let me get his number here. Let me snap to the quarterback. Man in motion. Leave a little early, but they don't call it. And the ball, when they hand it to Phillips, pitch going to the right side, and he's going to be stood up for no gain on that. Cooper Wilson in the backfield with him. Jeremy Rosales, a receiver. Burson gets the play from the coach sideline, gets back on the huddle, did lose about a half a yard on that. So second down and 11 now for Centerville Tigers. Burson under center, not shotgun formation. They play old school football. Here at Centerville, keeps it, turns and goes up the middle, and off the left guard, and gains about almost 10 yards, so bring it up to third down and 1. Good run there by Burleson. He takes the handoff to Wilson as he dove over the left guard tackle area, and he just tipped the ball and turned and followed him and picked up a good run of 10 there. Going to bring it third and 1 now from the 37-yard line of Centerville. First possession of the game for either team. Under center is Burleson. And in motion in this way goes Dallas. Pitches back to Amari Phillips. He's going to get up for the first down up to the 45-yard line. Ball comes out, but he was ruled already down.
On the 20-yard.
Amari Phillips is going to come out of the game now.
Second down.
He was down before the ball came out, so nothing there as far as a turnover. On the backfield now is Cooper Wilson, I believe. Pick up the other runner that came in. We'll get his here in just a second. And motion to the right. Ball handed to Wilson up the middle of the right guard. And he's going to be swung forward, and he's going to get about 7 good yards there for Cooper Wilson. Not really a version of the slot T, but it is cloud of dust. 5 or 6 yards so far for Centerville.
It's going to be spotted on the 27.
Talking to Coach Hardy earlier this week, and it's nothing new. I mean, this is what they do. You stop it. And, sometimes they can be stopped, sometimes they cannot. Right at the 48-yard line of Crawford. Ball pitched back.
Was only 26-yard range.
See Amari Phillips in the game now. Getting the play call in now, 15 on the play clock. Referee comes up and says it on the chalk, so they're going to give them the first down. Back to play, coming pitch to the left side. Phillips, he's going to be strung out, and they're going to lose at least 5 yards. Nice play there by Travis Stanford.
On the carry for the Bulldogs.
Back to the 50-yard line. 5 on that. Second down and 15. Try to pitch to him, get those first to the left middle. He's going to get back 4 of the 5 that was lost. Wilson on the dive. Just off a right guard. Possession of the game. Again, 15 seconds. He gets the call from the offensive coordinator. Gets back on the field. I believe that's Rusty Robinson down there. One of the coaches. Must have for a long time. Rolling to the right. Now on the flag, timeout. Huddle. Into the line of scrimmage. Now pitching going on the left side. Kind of juicy. He can get around. That's going to be Cameron Parsons there on the carry. Caught in the backfield for a loss.
Pass intended for number 13.
Third down and 9 now. Not much gain there, just a yard. So good defense by Centerville Tigers there.
39-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Bring the runner down and make it a long third down and 9. 2 plays, 1 yard gain. And in motion, ball handed straight up the middle. Still driving forward and then going to get the 49-yard line. Maybe about 2 yards short of first down. And also go for it right here on the 49-yard line of their own side. Looks like the punter team's going to come in. Jackson Huey, the freshman quarterback for Crawford. Finally got where I can see his number. He'll try to pick up all their numbers.
Corey Griffin.
Like J.J. Suarez.
Stopping number 55
back to front for Crawford.
10 now for the Bulldogs.
Gets the snap, run away. Not very good. And picked up a good play there by the Centerville Tigers, 35-yard line. One of the blocking backs, he looked up and it was coming right at him. That is Jeremy Rosales. Instead of letting it hit and roll, he caught it and stumbled as he was about to catch it. But instead of going way down deeper in the field, he got it to the 35-yard line. Top of the 15-yard punt there for Crawford. So now, second possession of the game to Centerville, 2:38 to go. We might be out of here by 9:30 now. Offenses like this, not much passing will be going on. I don't anticipate. Oh, we are in shotgun formation. Rick snapped to Phillips. Some gain about a yard. He was kind of running a wildcat, as they call it, in other levels of football. He was in the shotgun formation. 2 blockers, including White Burleson and Cooper Wilson out there helping him.
Corey Griffin on the carry.
Under center now is White Burleson. He hands the ball off to Wilson. He's going to gain up to about the 40-yard line. We'll gain 5 on that.
Ball spotted on the 28-yard
Bring
line.
it up.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Third down now. Down marker still has first on it. Referee turns around and says, you change that to 3. He does. They're at the 40-yard line of Centerville side of the field. Person in to the huddle. The play, 3rd and 5. 25 to go. Now under center, waiting on the snap. Hits it. It keeps it a step, goes off the right side and going to get it up for the first down. Picks up 6 up to the 46-yard line. Goes White Burleson.
Second and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 28.
Snap and spun around and followed his blockers. They got a little limp there.
3 left in the
for Centerville. They come off. It's going to be Jake Gray. He tweaked something. Shock will wear off in a minute here. Be back out there, I'm sure. There's a lot of tangled mess of humanity in a pile like that. 1st and 10 now to the 45-yard line. Again, I was going to say, it looks like it's going a little early and it was false start on Centerville. They've actually done it a couple of times. It's just the first time they've thrown the flag. Offensive line, a couple of them just a little faster than the center. It's all false start. Going to bring up 1st and 15 now. Back them up to the 40-yard line. I keep forgetting to bring my long flash binoculars. I can just put those things in my truck and I'll have them. It'd be a good idea, don't you? Because there's times I need them. This is not one of those fields that you're way up high and way off, though, but the numbers. Yeah.
McKnight
Here we
on the
go.
carry for the Bulldogs.
First under center, man in motion going to the right side.
It's not made by number 56.
He's going to hand it.
Jackson.
Oh, that's developed very slowly.
Maximus Payton for the Warriors.
And Gray he almost got the defender almost got there for the ball did. As soon as they handed it to Gray, he was tattooed and lost 2 yards. Bring up second down and 16 yards. So long second down and 16 now for Centerville. First in with the play. Minute 30 to go here in the first quarter.
Timeout, Crockett.
Ball pitch coming to the left side, trying to jump over somebody. It's just a whole bunch of people laying there. Ball comes out. Forward momentum had already been stopped.
Score remains 6-0, Crockett.
Marius Phillips. He was trying to hop over somebody. When he did, that stopped his momentum enough that they could tackle him. And he might have got a yard. Back to third down and 15 here for the Centerville Tigers. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Might be a national record here in just a minute. We finished the first quarter in 15 minutes. Under center now is Burleson. He's going to take snap, pitching back to the left side is Phillips, and he gets tripped up and going to get back 4 yards, but he is 11 yards short of the first down.
They can watch the game
We'll
live.
see what Centerville does here. They can let the clock run out here in this quarter. Under 25 and it's 40 on the play clock, so I'm sure that's what they're going to do. Person's still standing over here with coaches, and they're going to let this first quarter come to a close. So you're listening to Centerville Tigers football. We're 0-0 after the first quarter here against the Crawford Pirates on KNDL 1.5 in Madisonville.
Tim Ayers of TNT Land Service, with 35 years experience, specializing in flower beds and landscaping, lawn maintenance, and the 35 years of experience doesn't end there. Ponds, house pad sites, dirt testing, driveways, and more. Call Tim Ayers of TNT Land and Lawn Service, 903-243-1449. That's 903-243-1449. And follow them on Facebook, known from one end of Texas to the other. TNT Land and Lawn Service.
Parenting is full of surprises.
You never know what to expect.
So after our son was born, I called my Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent to set up a life insurance policy in case something happened to me.
Sawyer is now 2.
And we'll soon have a sister. There's no one else I would trust with protecting my family.
Call 903-536-2202 or visit the office at 524 West St. Mary Street to speak with the agent, Denny Payne.
Jason Montgomery on the carry once again.
Qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Well, it's going to be spotted on the 1 yard line. Second to go, Bulldogs.
I believe it's going to be our punter. They're going to punt it away for the Centerville Tigers. Yeah, it's a good, smart move on the coaching staff. And I looked at that wrong grade and scoring, so apologies. Oh, nice high punt coming down about the 26-yard line with some fielder. They're going on the right side with room.
Fumble and recovered by the Bulldogs. Ball spotted on the 5 yard line. K.I.V.Y McKnight on the carry for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be spotted on the 4 yard line. 4th and goal. Timeout Warriors. Minute and 10 seconds left in this quarter. And if you need a souvenir program, they have them in the concession stand. Now you need to go get one of these. There's almost, I forgot how many pages they said, but it's loaded. 20 pages? Okay. All sorts of good information there. You've got to get one because you can't tell the players without knowing their numbers, and they're in that program. Go down to the concession stand and get you one. They're only $3. Left in the first quarter. Well, it's going to be spotted on the 5-yard line. It will be the ball going over on downs, 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Their first play, they ran a little, I guess you'd call it an end-around play with a jet. Yeah, there you go. One of the receivers to the right went in motion, got the ball from the quarterback. He tackled about a 1-yard gain and did get the ball on a fumble. Now comes number 16, Braden Dawson, their senior quarterback. He's in the end zone. If the ball is on the 5-yard line, same. Oh, there's going to be moving back about 2.5 yards. The illegal procedure on the Warriors.
Looks like that was going to be the same play they ran the very first play of the game, Tommy. Of course, the quarterback decided to pull it, and he was going to keep it and try to go with it, but they continued to line up in that 5-wide right receiver, bring that guy in motion, and then go off the field. So looks like that's the offense we're going to see tonight from Cypress.
If you move it back half the distance, it'll put it about the 2.5-yard line. Should actually be like 1st and 12.5 for the Warriors. We're just going to call them the Warriors. That's easy to mess up Cypress. And they have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, the back in the backfield. They have blocked for the quarterback. And it's going to be pick 6, Crockett Bulldogs. The receiver never turned around and looked for the ball.
That's going to be big 6, and we got a light show. We
got the flashing, dancing lights, and that pick 6 senior player for the Crockett Bulldogs. He's ready to play the whole way. He ran a whole lot better route than
right in the chest. And just, I mean, it's easy to touchdown. Well, I'm calling the defensive back because that's what he's playing. When he's defensive back and running back, we know he can catch it. We know he got to know for the end zone.
He caught the ball about the 15. I mean, he could have literally walked in the end zone. Receiver, once he caught down the depth, he never even turned around to the play. Again, that's at the 53-second mark here in the first quarter. The Crockett Bulldogs now leading 12-0 with the PAT to come. Looks like we got Omar Gonzalez try to kick it through the upright. See if we can get a better snap. Another low snap. Ball is up. Not real high, but does get through. So the new score now is Crockett Bulldogs 13, the Cypress Christian Warriors 0. We'll be back with more second quarter action here from Monte at Driskell Stadium. Throw it back to the station for 1 minute.
Since 1973, East Texas Roofing has been offering Houston and surrounding counties all types of roofing, both residential and commercial. East Texas Roofing always offers free estimates and is fully insured and bonded. For more information on getting covered with the new roof, you can call Jared or Jonathan Land at 936-222-0824 or log on to EastTexasRoofingLLC.com. East Texas Roofing, locally owned and operated and a proud member for the Better Business Bureau.
Who's ready for some football? Here at Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville, football season kicks off the best deals of the year. Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Come in and get a 25 Cadillac CT5 starting at only $49,890, or a Cadillac XT5 starting at only $43,665. Want to go green? We've got a Cadillac Optic starting at only $49,995. But you need to hurry to Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals before they're all gone. Or visit us online at WiesnerCadillac.com. Wiesner Cadillac, where we make dreams come true.
Well, Dustin, the Warriors have run 2 offensive plays. One is a fumble, one is a pick six. Good kick by the Gonzalez. He kicked it over here, direction kick. He should have been tackled. We kind of quit pursuing that play, but we're getting down about the 27-yard line. Where the Warriors take over for the third play. Yeah, they're leading the turnover department right now 2-0, and that's the Crockett Bulldogs being up 13-0. If we could have pushed that one in a minute ago when we were down there and possibly have a 3-score lead, that would really be sweet. And at halftime, we'll have the TSN halftime sports show for you, and we'll also have Dustin. He's got a lot of teams loaded into his phone, so we'll give him a lot of
for the Warriors on the 27-yard line.
as they line up with 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, 1 back in the backfield with the senior quarterback. I thought he was going to go in the center, but he's going to back up in the shotgun formation. I bet we see a run here. And we do, right up the middle, and we got number 2 coming around the corner. He's going to pick up a good first down. He's going to go about 15 yards down the field on the counter play before the Bulldogs even touch him. First down, obviously their best play so far.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 43-yard line, first and 10 for the Warriors.
Red zone counter right there in huddle room. Good pickup on first down. The Bulldog defense can tighten back up.
Turner, their junior running back. And that's a different quarterback. Oh, no, there he is. Exact same formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Backfield, Turner, backfield with Dawson. We'll hand it off to him again. That's basically the same play. He's going to end up picking up, he's going to give him a first down all the way down to the 47-yard line of the Bulldogs. Move the change. 2 offensive plays on this possession. 2 big runs right on the right-hand side or the Bulldog left defensive side.
Yeah, that was just back-to-back counters. Run-back counters.
And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to throw it back to the station for a minute and a half. We'll come back to the second quarter action. The second quarter is going to be brought to you by Houston County Electric Co-op. Back to the station.
2 timeouts left for each team.
Jessica, back to the station, into the first quarter. Well, I guess we'll keep it right here. You said you had a report on the Astros, 1-1 with the Rangers.
Looks like we've got the second series. We've got the Astros playing the Rangers tonight. Looks like right now, the bottom of the third, tied up 1-1.
Yeah. What else? You said how the Astros scored?
Oh, I hadn't gotten there yet.
Okay, I thought you.
I will say, we also have a one-off Friday night NFL game in Brazil, I believe, where the Kansas City Chiefs are taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Right now, surprisingly, Chargers up 10-0. Just starting the second quarter in that game.
Yeah, the Chiefs, you can almost kind of tell that they've hit the peak and they're kind of starting to descend on. They're still really good and they still might win it all this year, but they're starting to kind of descend just a little bit.
Yes, I would say so.
Of course, it's just one half too.
It's true in Brazil.
All right, back here at action, Monte Jack Driskell Stadium. The Warriors looking to pass the ball over the flats, and then broke tackle, another broke tackle, and we finally get him on the ground. He's going to pick up a large, about 14, 15-yard first down again for the Warriors. It's 3 straight plays, 3 straight first downs. Bulldog defense got to kind of figure something out here.
Yeah, they do, and all 3 of those plays. Number 2, Michael Turner.
Make it first and 10 for the
running back, and I tell you what, Tommy, he's got a little bit of explosiveness. He's got the ball in his hands.
He's quick.
Looks like he's quick. He's got some good moves. So let's see if we can kind of key in on number 2 and start making a few stops.
Again, he's in the backfield with quarterback Dawson. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. They're going to fake quarterback fake. He's going to run right up the middle. Another big gain. He's gain of about
Braden Dawson on the carry.
Gain of about 8 yards. And right now, these last 4 plays, their offensive line.
Ball's going to be on the 23-yard line.
Yes, I would say so. Right
Not a
now.
yard to go.
Another one of those turnovers we've been seeing. We could use one right now.
Yeah, we're I guess we actually didn't turn. I guess we did turn the ball over down there. Was it on downs? We'll call it down.
That was the fumble that they got at the and backed them up. Of course, the very next play or 2 plays later, that's when we had the pick 6. So, we'll take it.
Empty backfield with quarterback. The 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Put Turner in motion, fake the ball to him, looking to throw deep. The 6 to turn around. And I think we might have intercepted it. There's a flag, late flag.
We got the interception, but I don't know what the flag's going to be. It didn't look like much pass interference on us. Our guy just was in front of the receiver and went up and caught it. This could be on the offense.
And that was a late flag. I mean, I don't know what you could see there to throw the flag out.
I'm not sure either.
I don't think they're giving the ball to us. Our offense isn't coming on the field. Officials.
I see a few coming off, and I see our offense going on. I think this might be offensive pass interference, Tommy.
And yes, Crockett Bulldog ball. A 3rd turnover. We'll take it.
We continue to speak it into existence. I'm going to keep saying it.
Face mask against the Warriors.
Face mask against the Warriors. I think he intercepted the face mask and they fell out of the back.
So I think the wide receiver kind of turned into an ipso facto defensive back, went up and tried to swat the ball away and got a little bit of face mask. What a great play by number 6, DJ Bell, going up. And, he just like the receiver. He high-pointed that football in the back of the end zone, got a foot down. I mean, that was an NFL-type interception there.
Again, freshman Casey Montgomery, freshman quarterback coming in the game. I haven't noticed if number 3 is playing on defense. We'll have to look for that. I think he is, but number 8, who we thought was quarterbacking, Jalen White, he's actually in the street clothes over here, like he's got an injury keeping him from playing. And play by the Bulldogs, we're going to pick up about a yard and a half out to about the 20, we'll call it the 21-yard line. I'll bring up 2nd and 9. I'm looking cooking burgers over here or what?
I don't know. We got a little smoke cover in the field right now. Didn't see a fireworks show. I saw a light show when the Bulldogs scored, but I'm assuming if they're cooking burgers, we're going to smell it here in a little bit.
And we're at the 10:07 mark here in the 2nd quarter. Crockett leading 13-0. We've had basically dominated the game as far as offensive plays. Another tight formation. Got Butler going in motion. They're going to pitch it back.
We got an open guy.
And they're going to Thaddeus Haynes going to catch that. Oh, his helmet comes off. Blow the officials, guys. Blow the whistle. Looks like he's okay, but that little preparation right there by the Crockett Bulldogs. He's going to pick up the 1st down all the way out to the 39-yard line.
Drawn out play right there by the Bulldogs. Almost kind of a little play action pass. Kind of drug him tight end across the field. Kind of, had a guy deep, had a guy underneath. He was wide open, made a good throw.
Who threw the ball?
I believe our quarterback did it.
Okay,
there's a lot of moving parts back there.
Okay.
It's almost kind of like a flea flicker. And of course, Thaddeus Haynes caught it, took a pretty good hit, held on the ball. Of course, his helmet came off, so he's got to sit out one play now.
We're going to put Griffin in motion, pitch it back to him, running right up the middle. He kind of hit the stone wall. In fact, he might lose about a yard and a half back to the 38-yard line.
On the carry for the Bulldogs.
Corey Griffin lose yards.
That was made by number 50, Dennis.
Yeah, they just kind of shot the gap, just hit him right there. He tried to bounce off of it, but had nowhere to go.
2nd and 11.
For the junior running back, Corey Griffin, number 2.
Keep forgetting that little play clock now. Having a look. Got about 9 minutes left.
At least we have that.
Yes.
We did a game over in Corbin one year where they kept it on the field, and I think we played 5-4. And going to put a man in motion. And again, their defense is really the last 2 possessions, maybe 3 possessions. They've kind of shut that interior rundown by the Crockett Bulldogs. I think we might have to start trying to throw a few more passes or run some plays wide to the left or wide to the right.
Yeah, it seems like they're really keying on top of that inside run. Crockett
Ball on
Seems
the
like we've had a lot of
38-yard line.
success so far getting to the outside. Seems to be where we picked up a lot of our yardage in our first couple of drives. See if the Bulldogs make an adjustment or trying to get to the edge a little bit more with that speed.
It's going to be 3rd and 12. Obviously, I would think we'd be not being 4 down here in a punting situation unless you pick up like 8 or 9 yards here. Again, tight formation. I think we're going to throw a pass, and I think the ball's coming on the ground. And in fact, the ball got kicked, and one of the Cypress Christian Warriors falls on the ball all the way back to the 6-yard line.
Jackson Fox for the Warriors.
Yeah, like they thought it looks like a ball hit the person and got kicked. And of course, they got kicked the wrong direction. Instead of when, Cypress Christian way they followed it, and, it's business.
I got a feeling we're fixing to see a healthy plate of Michael Turner, number 2.
I would not think he's really been the offense for Cypress Christian so far.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right, running back Turner in the backfield with Dawson, the senior quarterback. We're at the 7:57 mark here in the second quarter. They are going to give it out to Turner running up the middle. Going to pick up about 4 yards down to about Michael 23-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think Cypress Christian really good. Kick the ball. If I was them, with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left before halftime, I'd be content. If you're having some success on the ground through the air so far, you've thrown a pick 6, you got another interception. If I was them, I'm keeping this ball on the ground, trying to drain as much clock as I can, get in the end zone, and give Crockett's offense a chance, not even touch the field until the third quarter.
Yeah, and the Cypress will get the ball to start the second half if they prefer the kick, flip of the coin. Snap back to Dawson, looking to throw deep. Got a receiver wide open. If we can get him on the ground, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he might drag. No, they're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line, 2-yard line. But I mean, we basically decided I'm going to score on that play, and he threw 3 of Bulldogs into the end zone with him, but he stepped out about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that was Dyson Zara, Jr. Ran this kind of 15-yard out. Quarterback put the ball on him, thought it got upfield, and he just refused to go down. Strong play by number 6, the wide receiver.
And let's see, they've turned it over now 3 times. We've turned it over, we'll call it twice. First and go at the 2-yard line for the Warriors. I think you're going to see a quarterback run here. And he's going to run right about up the middle and go in the end zone untouched.
Braden Dawson in.
Going to change our score to 13-6. See if they bring out a kicker to try to make it 7, or if they're going to go for 2. I think we do have a kicker coming out. Yep, I see the kicking tee coming out, and looks like is that number 6 or number 2 or 8? Kicker.
That's number 8.
8. Dean
Mistayer. Senior.
Snap back low, and it's another. You can get that run, guy. We tried to kick it. We're playing. I mean, it looked like a rugby scramble over there. I mean, it was a low snap. The kicker, I guess he didn't want the holder to get crushed right there. He kicked the ball, but it bounced off a couple feet and went off to the right. We had a Crockett Bulldogs defender over there. If he could have picked it up clean, he might have won. Yeah. Oh, he tried to pick it up about 17 times, but he never could get it in his hand. That's going to, again, our scores will remain 13-6. We're going to throw it back to the station for 1 minute. We'll be back with second quarter action here at the show.
The good folks at Texas Star Propane provide propane, propane tanks, and install and propane accessories. They're a featured propane company in many developments in the area and love to take care of our first responders and veterans. Texas Star Propane is ready to provide you with excellent customer service and offers anything and everything propane. Enjoy better customer service with Texas Star Propane. 936-439-6544. That's Texas Star Propane, 936-439-6544.
They say champions are remembered, but legends are never forgotten. United Ag and Turf offers a winning lineup of John Deere equipment built to tackle any challenge on and off the field. Legendary John Deere tractors, combines, residential mowers, commercial mowers, compact construction equipment, hated utility vehicles, and a full line of golf and sports turf equipment. United Ag and Turf, the official Ag and Turf equipment supplier of Dallas Cowboys. Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com to find a location near you.
Visit United Ag and Turf at 1220 East Loop 304 in Crockett, or call 936-544-2011.
And we do have a Cutshaw Chevrolet kickoff. It's going to go down to Crockett Bulldogs. Turn it up the left-hand side. You can tell if that's 2 or 3, maybe 5.
The carry for the Bulldogs.
Another helmet comes off on the field. That was number 5. Yeah, Ski McKnight on the kickoff return. Only got out to the 25-yard line. Not a bad return. Not a real great field position. Not bad field position. And the Bulldogs, Dustin, we need to mount a drive or at least burn some clock right here. We're at the 5:54 mark here in the second quarter, I believe it is. Or is it 6:54?
Those teams still have 2 timeouts left.
Open it up a little bit, pass them. But, long drive here, try to get the points, even if it's 3. I think going to block would be great.
Getting the freshman quarterback Montgomery under center, pitch it back, and there's a flag. I think we might have had
flag on the play.
A legal procedure, maybe 2 men moving possibly. You can call it a legal procedure, and Jaquan Griffin, number 2, is going to check back in the game. See whose place he's going to take. Somebody's got to come out, guys. Here comes number 4, Butler.
Well, not the start we wanted for this drive, but we were backed up in our first drive and drove all the way down the field. Let's do it again.
1st and 15 here for the Bulldogs. Kind of sluggish here the last 2 times we've had the ball, so it'd be nice to see if we could build a drive right here.
1st and 15.
As the Warriors have scored and cut the lead to 7, 13-6. Not a single. We've had 1 extra point tonight. Good by the Bulldogs. Run right up the middle, and thought he had a hole right there, but good tackling there by the linebacker. And he's actually going to. We're going to call it no gain. Going to be 3rd and 15 for the Crockett Bulldogs. Their own 19.
Number 6, Jackson
I'd love
Price.
to see the Bulldogs do a little bit something different. Line up and run it. Don't mind you running the football, but right now running at the A-gap not working. Just try to get it up on the outside, get the edge. Come on.
And the ball is at the 19. We got to get all the way out to the 34-yard line to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down here. And we're going to run wide to the left. He's going to get around the corner, but going to get knocked out. And there's another flag way back behind the play.
One of our Bulldog linemen, number 51. They were.
It's on one of those 2.
They were locked up engaged. I didn't see anything, position. I think it was just two boys that were playing hard, but it looks like it's going to be a holding.
I mean, that's holding 15 yards away from the ball. I would think they would decline this and make it 4th and 13 instead of bringing 3rd and 20. And they're still talking for some reason. I'm not sure why the officials are.
I hadn't seen what the Cypress Griffin coach decided to do, but I agree with you. I declined just to make it 4th down and long. If they feel like they can.
And I think he's fixing to step it off. Yes, he is. No. Be nice if the White Hat would let us know what's going on.
Pretty slow.
Yeah,
He's not getting as much of a push.
he's closer to 70 than he is 40. Let's put it that way. And they still got 3rd down over there, and it should be. I'm not sure what's going on. There might have been offsetting penalties on that, like it never happened. Quarterback scrambling around, and that was a freshman quarterback right there. So we scrambled around. We should have thrown the ball away once we got outside of the pocket. Stayed about 15 yards. It's going to bring us 4th and Texo.
I'd agree with you. trying to do, you know, trying to make a play. Around. You always feel like you can get the edge, but they just ran down, and now Crockett's unfortunately backed up, going to be put out of their own end zone.
Yeah, our punter is about 2 yards from the back line, trying to get everybody on the field. And again, is number 30, Omar Gonzalez, our punter. He had a couple good punts last year, and he had one last week, and he had one not so good punt.
It looks like he's called the kicking specialist. Kick off, kick field goal, kick punt. Does it all. See if you can get a good one right here.
Got to have a good snap here. If it's a bad snap, you take the center, take the safety. And, oh, goodness, almost blocked. It's going to go out of bounds over here. Should be marked about the 15. He's going to mark it out. I think we got extra 3 yards there. But not a real good kick. Kind of blocked right there and kind of went off the side of his foot. And the Warriors will set up shop in Bulldog territory, looks like at the 19-yard line.
Wasn't a great one at all, but he was lucky to get that one off. It's almost blocked. I mean, at least he gets it off. Nope, not a great punt. Cypress Christian's inside their red zone right now, but at least your defense has a chance to stop it.
That's one of those where you almost would be better off if it had been blocked out of the back of the end zone and only give up 2 points instead of here now, possibly giving up 6 or 7.
Get the Bulldog defense to step up right here. We can't allow Cypress Christian to get in the end zone, of course, knowing that they get the ball back at halftime as well.
Got about 5 minutes, 4:59 on the clock here in the second quarter. Again, the second quarter brought to you by Husky Trailer and Parts. And the Bulldogs leading by a touchdown, 13-6. The Warriors driving. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Backfield, turning the backfield with Dawson, the quarterback. Snap it back to the quarterback. He is going to fake it. He's going to run the right hand outside. And the turf monster tackles the quarterback.
Thank God for the turf monster. He had a little bit.
I think he saw so much and got excited, and he just fell forward, and his legs didn't go with his upper body, and actually going to lose a yard. Second 11 at the 20-yard line.
Still running.
Again, same form. They've run the same formation just about the whole game. Snap it back to the quarterback in the shotgun. He is going to give it off to Turner. He's going to come around the left-hand side. As folks, he's got room. He's going to get down to almost about the 11-yard line. Going to be just short of the first down. Going to be third and about 2, maybe 3.
Stopped by number 5.
You're right. He's been their best offensive player so far. Without a doubt.
Spotted on the 11 and a half yard line.
Again, at halftime, we'll have our TSN report, about a 6-minute report to play for you. And we'll also have recapping the scoring here in this game. And we'll have Dustin have scores around East Texas. So stay tuned for that at halftime. And your halftime is going to be brought to you by David Crockett Truck. We'll call it 3rd and 3 at the 12-yard line. He is going to fake it to Turner, rolling out to his right-hand side, has a man in the end zone, and goes right off his hands incomplete. Lucky the Bulldogs did not give us a touchdown right there because he was over.
Second freshman wide receiver just couldn't haul it in. Looked like a pretty good pass by the quarterback there. But of course, the Bulldogs get lucky there. And we're going to go to like 4th down. So we can see what the Bulldogs do here on 4th down, Tommy. I mean, of course, it could be a running or passing situation the way that number 2 has carried the ball. Oh, my goodness. Looks like Crockett jumped off sides. They're going to throw it up. They're actually going to stop the play here.
And it is caught. Well, no, I think it was dropped out of bounds, but like you said, a free play for the Warriors.
Yeah, you don't really see them stop that play. You know, of course, in the NFL, Aaron Rodgers made it famous. You know, draw a guy off the line, throw it up. You know, see what happens.
But sometimes, you know, they say if the quarterback's in peril of being hit, they're going to stop the play. But sometimes they blow it dead, even when they're not in peril.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work out for the Bulldogs. But that was 4th down, so now that's going to give them a fresh set of downs. Looks like, you know, about the 6-yard line. So
1st and goal from the 6. Again, 3 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Again, the main scoreboard not working here at Monte Christian Stadium. So keeping on the big clock on the other end zone.
There we go.
And good tackle there, good penetration. I can get that number to a turn sideways.
Carry by number 2, Michael Turner. Stop was
I
made
think
by
that's
number 23, Bell.
53, Perez. They got in there and got penetration and going to stop him for about a no gain. So it's going to bring up second and go at the 6-yard line.
Second and
Like Crockett brought a little pressure on that play. I think both linebackers blitzed. Worked out well for him. Let's do it again.
In this half.
Again, we can't keep. I guess we keep up with it with our pencils, but we do not. I think they have 2 timeouts left. I think the Bulldogs have 1 or 2 timeouts.
Oh yeah, the old pen and paper had been writing that one down.
And I think they
every minute they had, they have 1 left.
We'll take it with them. We'll throw it back to the station for
timeout.
We don't want to miss a play, so we'll throw it back to the station for 30 seconds. Back to some more second quarter.
Double K Concrete Construction offers quality at its best when it comes to commercial, industrial, foundation, and driveways, or any type of concrete work. Double K Concrete Construction is the one to call. With 20-plus years of experience, Roger Kellen and his staff can get the job done. Call 936-546-1994. Remember, Double K Concrete and Construction.
And back here at Monte Driskell Stadium, our score with about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period. The Crockett Bulldogs leading the Cypress Christian Warriors 13-6. And I tell you, the way the Bulldogs came out, I thought we were going to have 30 points at halftime, and we kind of struggled to move the ball. And I tell you, the Warriors, we're kind of lucky we've only held them 6 points so far.
Yeah, if I was a bet man, Tommy, which I'm not, I'd have definitely taken the over on this game, just judging by the first couple of drives, the way the Bulldogs had the ball, the field position that they had. But like you say, things have slowed down, for both teams that are, struggling keeping possession of the football. So, going to have some things to talk about at halftime when they come back out for the second half. Ball protection being the main point of focus.
Second go, the official blows his whistle. Second go at the 6-yard line. They put a man in motion, fake it to him, quarterback rolling out to his right. And I believe that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, he bobbled the ball, and good job there by, I think that's Butler over there. Yeah, Butler, number 4. You only got to get 1 foot in high school football in bounds. He did a good job getting pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, he did.
Feet down.
Ball kind of went up, high ball. Receiver had to jump. And, Butler just rode him right out of bounds. Incomplete pass. And we're looking at a third down. I'll tell you what, bar that penalty, the Bulldogs defense has stood strong here in the red zone these last, 4 minutes.
I think we're going to Michael Turner run right here. He's been their best player so far, and let's see if they get the ball to him on this big play.
Keep blitzing.
That back to the quarterback. They do give it to Turner. He's going to run around the left-hand side. He's pushing. We're going to stop him about the 3-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And we're going 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Let's see if anybody calls a timeout right here. But that is, again, going to be 4th down. This got to be the biggest play of the game so far.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if the Bulldogs can hold tough here, keep them out of the end zone. I mean, not only that, you get the ball back, you don't give up any points, going to halftime still leading. I mean, this swings the game right here. If I'm the Crockett coaches right now, Tommy, I'm bringing them all. Because I would assume Michael Turner's going to get the ball again. If they run some kind of play action, beta pass, well, I just tip my hat.
And it looks like Cypress Christian, they are going to call a timeout. We're going to throw it back to the station for 30 seconds. We'll be back to more action here in the second quarter.
Carlton Crockett Ag and Auto, located at 1407 East Loop 304 in Crockett, is a one-stop shop. You've been looking for this locally owned family business offering automotive and equipment repair.
Well, I just learned a new one. That's the 2-minute warning.
Competitive tire pricing along with tire repair service costs. The top line mechanic service and repair for all of your automotive needs. No appointment necessary. Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Give us a call, 936-544-3287. We look forward to doing business with you.
And back here between the game between the Crockett Bulldogs and Cypress Christian Cat School out of Houston. And Dustin, like I said before, 13-6. This one play could mean you still remain ahead 13-6, or you could go in tied 13-13, or you could go in behind 14-15. So, I mean,
got a lot riding on this.
Big play right here. Stop them, or they score. We're going to get the ball back with a little bit less than 2 minutes to have our final drive of the first half. It'd be nice to stop them right here and start from our own 3 or 4 yard line. How about them pick six?
Hey, we've already had one. You know how many? Yeah, especially a 97-yard pick six.
I think the quarterback's going to fake it, return, and the quarterback's going to keep the ball. That's my prediction.
Well, if I just mentioned, if I'm Crockett, I'm bringing them all right now. I've got everybody up at the line of scrimmage. I'm playing man-to-man on the outside. It looks like that's what Crockett's doing.
Might roll him out to the right. He's got 3 receivers to the right. Get off the turn.
There it is.
Stuffing, folks. Bulldogs stood proud on defense, stopping for about maybe a half-yard gain. Turnover on downs to the Bulldogs. Huge defensive play there by the Crockett Bulldogs. We'll keep it right here. Proud to be a Bulldog right now, Doug.
Man, it's serious by the Crockett defense. Get them a 4th down, jump off sides, give them a fresh set of downs at the 6-yard line, only to keep them out of the end zone again. I mean, what an awesome stand there by the Bulldogs. Like you say, Tommy, that changes the game.
And I would think they have to be out of timeout. I mean, should the Dogs decide to just be conservative right here, they can do that. And, because you definitely don't need to have an interception or turnover right here.
I think you protect the football, you run it. You know, I think both teams right now would be content to go into halftime the way this score looks right now.
We had 2 guys, same thing didn't call last week. We had 2 guys moving at the same time. So let's move it back half to go.
That was that little pitch play that Crockett runs. Man, it gets me nervous every time they do that.
Yes, I mean, the quarterback, he basically turns around, and he doesn't even step back. He just pitches it. Usually it's a high pitch.
It's shades of Les Miles at LSU when they used to run it little. I don't know what they call it. It's not a sweep. It's just a little A-gap toss.
Whenever I hear his name, you know what I think of every time? Eating grass.
He was a strange guy. I'll say that.
Is he still coaching?
No, he's not. I think he's out of football right now. But he won a national championship with the Tigers. So
he went to Kansas, I think.
He did. I think he had a little bit of success bouncing around. But yeah, he was a different cat. That's for sure.
Coach O's the one I think is going to get back into coaching pretty soon.
So I listened to some interviews with him. I think he's down in Miami. I think he's got a son that's kind of on the coaching staff helping there. And of course, Coach O had that nice buyout. He's sitting on the South Miami Beach, just enjoying life. But I think he pops into the facility quite a bit. I think he did mention that he was ready to get back into it. Now, if he's going to be a head guy, probably not. But he is one good recruiter. We know that.
He might have to go down a level, but he'll get a coach. He'll get a job sometime. Again, the Crockett Bulldogs, it took them a while to mark that off.
I tell you what, our referees are not in any hurry. They are moving slow.
And, from way up here, with my old eyes, I can't really tell, but just kind of looking at them. And I'm not knocking them at all because I'm old myself. And I don't know if there's a guy out there under the age 50. Maybe 60.
I can tell you the white hat is definitely not under 60 years old. And he might not, I don't think he's under 70. But, hey, credit to him. For being that age, I hope I'm still out on the football field wrestling football games at that age. So I'll give some credit to him.
All right, we got to get out from this end zone, folks. We're about 2-yard line. Okay.
Just a long
that little counter play. I mean, he fakes the left, the quarterback spins around and hands it off to the back, coming from to the right side of the line. No gain. I would almost just say snap at the quarterback and let him just go forward.
Yeah, at this point, I think, we only had it in 27 to 25 seconds left. Let's just, give us a little breathing room away from the end zone and get this ball game into halftime.
Yeah, that's what we just got to take care of the ball here. Get it on the ground 2 more times. We're doing halftime, 7-point lead. And I think we did lose the yard there.
There it is, and they're just shooting that gap.
And he does. Well, he barely. The official almost has it marked, and that's all it was safety. They sure did. They got it back in the end zone for a safety. So let's make a new score. Sounds like a baseball score. 13-8, and the Bulldogs will have to kick it off. We'll probably have to kick it off from our own 20-yard line. And Cypress Christian will have a minute and 1 second there to try to take the lead in this game. We're going to throw it back to safety for 1 minute. We'll come back and we'll kick off here late in the second quarter.
Aurora Concepts is a family medical practice located at 1261 East Loop 304 in Crockett. Aurora Concepts, where no appointment is needed. Aurora Concepts accepts insurance of all kinds, Medicare and Medicaid. And if you're a cash-paying patient, Aurora Concepts is very, very affordable. So wait no more for that appointment when you're sick. Head to Aurora Concepts, a family medical practice with no appointments needed. See them today.
Flu shots have arrived at Aurora Concepts.
Lucas Roofing, located on Southwest Loop 304 in Crockett, are the experts. Lucas Roofing is family-owned and believe that a good business reputation is where it all begins. Lucas Roofing does all aspects of roofing. Shingle, metal, and specialty roofing is their business, and Lucas Roofing will go the extra steps needed to guarantee quality workmanship. So make the call to Lucas Roofing today, 936-544-7992. Lucas Roofing, covering East Texas with defense.
And Dustin, as old as I am, I can remember back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, maybe even 90s, in a program, they would put player's name, his number, his weight, his height, and they don't do nothing like that anymore. But basically, on that play right there, I think they're all defensive line outweighs our offensive line. I think they pushed our whole offensive line back and back.
Yeah, I think they pushed offensive line back. I saw linebackers when they came play right in the A-gap over the center. I think they were kind of, expecting that quarterback speed, and they kind of like Crockett did on the fourth down. They sold out forward, and they had success. What we were scared of there.
And we're going to squib it. A good kick. Going to go out of bounds about the 43-yard line. And they'll get 5. I think they get 5 yards ahead through that. Should have set up shop first down on their own 48-yard line. And this is where they're going to come out chunking the ball, Dustin. We got to keep them out of the end zone, try to keep them 5-point lead going into halftime.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like we say, we don't have the scoreboard here, but if I had to guess, Cypress Christian either got no timeouts or one timeout left. I know they took at least 2, possibly 3 in the last drive.
I think they have to be out of timeout.
So, I don't really see them running the ball too much, especially if they want to get aggressive and try to get in the end zone. They're going to have to throw it.
Yeah, the first quarter actually was pretty well played by both teams, other than a few turnovers. Second quarter's got a little bit sloppy.
Yes, I would agree. Of course, Crockett played a great first quarter, taking the ball away twice from Cypress Christian, and then, of course, we started giving it back to them. So I'm not sure where we're at on the turnover margin right now, maybe 3-2.
Like we got an extra lineman in, 2 receivers left, 2 right. A man in motion, going to give it off to number 4. He's looking to run around the corner. And they've run that play a couple times. And come on, guys, get him on the ground. And we should have had about a 2-yard gain. So they're picking up about 6 or 7 yards. Bulldog territory. They're going to walk him down to 40, just outside the 45-yard line. And why the clock plays?
Crockett took a timeout. Not sure why.
The Crockett coach is acting like he's pointing over here like he said, we didn't call a timeout.
I don't know, but now the clock's back to running. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess they thought somebody took a timeout, but got a little confused. And now
that cost is probably 15
Yeah,
seconds.
I'm not sure. We got to do better there, guys.
Quarterback got a man in motion. He's going to come all the way across the format. They moved early. No flag. Looking to throw them.
Come on, make the tackle.
Oh. And that goes 15 yards. Player was on the ground, and we kind of, I don't think we really speared him, but we hit him in the head area. In fact, I thought he was hurt there for a second.
Definitely got up a little slow. That was just late. The quarterback's already on the ground, guys. There's no need to go in and dive towards his head, that's for sure.
Should have been third and about 4 now. It's going to be first down to about the 25-yard line close to it.
I mean, Tommy, not only does it, give him 15 extra yards, the bad part is it stops the clock. So right there, runner's down. That clock's going to keep moving. I mean,
does that say 23 seconds?
23 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, this part, they're going to be at least 25 yards out. And I don't see them running the ball unless they run it wide. They'll step out of bounds.
I will say this, Tommy, I kind of watched pregame and their kicker. Now, he was kicking off of a tee, which, of course, is much different than the snap and the hold and kicking a normal field goal. But he did have a pretty good leg. Of course, again, take that with a grain of salt, kicking off the tee.
Bulldogs need a sack on the quarterback, possible interception. Our secondary really come up strong here. 23 seconds left. First down at the Bulldog 26-yard line for Cypress Christian.
Ball's going to be on the 26
Two
yard line.
receivers
First
left,
and
two receivers
10.
to right. And running back Michael turning the backfield with quarterback Dawson. He's going to roll out to his right. We got penetration on him. He's looking to pass the ball. Got a man open. And now the Cookie guy comes up. Cookie Butler, no flag, but incomplete pass. And that play 8 seconds down to 15 seconds. So they probably got time for 2, maybe 3 more plays tonight.
Yeah, so, I mean, there for a split second, it looked like the wide receiver from Cypress Christian was open. But a great job by, Zay Butler and our safety, number 6, TJ Bell, and getting over the top right in time and knocking that ball away. We had 2 Crockett defenders there.
Ball might have hung up just a little bit
Yes,
for
it
him.
did.
All right, 3 receivers to right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Probably have a pass over here. He's looking to pass over to the receiver. By himself. Got to get a tackle, guys. Get a tackle.
Keep him inbound.
And they're going to wind the clock. That's Driskell over there. No, he called. He said he got out of bounds. 3 seconds to go in the game.
I mean, to me, it's progress stopped in the field.
He's going backwards.
Yeah, he's going backwards.
They did it around the clock. They're going to give one final play unless we have a defensive penalty right here. They shouldn't have a timeout. Although it looks like maybe the Bulldogs call a timeout.
The Bulldogs might have called timeout here to talk about it.
Again, not a bad officiating crew, but they do not communicate well. They obviously don't use the mic.
No. They had that?
Yeah, they have in high school now. In a lot of places. We've used it out here before.
I mean, I hate to keep calling on the white hat. At his age, technology might be slipping him a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he web searches very much. I would.
Timeout taken by the Warriors. And that was their last
He's
timeout.
earned the stripe. And they're setting up for a field goal. This is going to be right at about a 38-yard field goal. The ball's going to be snapped back and set down about the 28, so you had the 10-yard, 38-yard try to make it 13-11. Stay on side, boys. Snap back, kick is up, and block. You can pick that up, guys. It's going to roll out of bounds. And our halftime score is right where it is. It's going to be the Crockett Bulldogs 13, the Cypress Christian Warriors 8. We're going to throw it back. Right now we're going to hear the Crockett Bulldogs halftime show.
Fans will be coming up here in just a moment.
We'll come back and talk about the exciting football.
Attention outdoorsmen and families. Get ready for the ultimate East Texas event. The Crockett Farm and Fuel Wildlife Expo is coming Saturday, September 27th with a 4 p.m. kickoff. Come learn from the best in predator calling with Gary Robertson, host of Carnivore TV, a Pecos haggler, award-winning predator photographer. You'll see never-before-shared predator and whitetail photos, live demos, and more. Plus, register for the Crockett Predator Contest and enter to win big prizes. A youth deer blind from T-Box Blinds, a UTV road feeder from Lamco Feeders, the unbeatable Vineyard Max deer attractant, and a high-performance trail camera from Muddy. Bring the whole family for vendors, great food, and an evening full of fun. It's all happening at Crockett Farm and Fuel, 1405 Loop 304 in Crockett, Texas. Don't miss it. The Crockett Farm and Fuel Wildlife Expo, where hunting, family, and the outdoors come together.
It's football time in Texas, and Knox Furniture is proud to once again help bring you the game. From the heart of historic downtown Crockett, we salute the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders who dedicate themselves to excellence. Like them, we work hard every day to bring you the best in furniture, appliances, flooring, mattresses, and accessories. So get on the team that keeps your home running. Knox Furniture, 300 East Goliad.
All right, Electric Cooperative members, have you heard the latest news? We have a new...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Cypress Christian varsity cheerleader.
All of y'all. Go down there.
Tonight, the Warrior Band is proud to present the Warrior Drumline. We played D&K Groove as well, a hero. Let's give these guys a big hand.
What's the problem? Because I missed that. Back here? Back. What's the problem?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the field, the Bold Blue Band from Bulldog Land. The band is directed by Dana Moore and assisted by J.R. Martinez. This year's marching band season will be dedicated to the legendary and much beloved coach, the late Monte Jack Driskell. Field captains for the band are senior Hannah Bertrand and sophomore Humberto Cervantes. Drill sergeants for the band are Alex Kane, Emily Gonzalez, Valerie Quintero, Aaron Bahena, Alex Ledesma, Angel Armas, Susanna Thompson, Rhodesia Davis, and Joel Sanchez. The Mighty Bulldog Band will be playing Fanfare for Crockett, written by the music department head at Texas A&M, Dr. Timothy Ray. Tonight's show will include Mighty Mike March and Right Above It. Drum majors Susan Martinez and Chastity Hicks. Is your band ready? Now presenting our 2025-2026 drum majors, Junior Susan Martinez and Junior Chastity Hicks. Now get on your feet, Bulldog fans, and join us in celebrating Crockett with our beloved fight song.
I don't think I get paid enough for this. Sign up for this job.
Now get on your feet, Bulldog fans, and join us in celebrating Crockett with our beloved fight song. The Bulldog band would like to thank our administration, school board, and our amazing band parents for all your continued support as we strive to make Crockett proud. Mrs. Moore and Mr. Martinez would like to thank our seniors for their dedication to the band for the last 7 years. And go Bulldogs!
That 2-3 bid team at the league that everybody really wants us to help in the big.
Thank you once again to Pete Rosamondo, head football coach at Lamar. Be sure to tune in next week to the TSN High School Football Halftime Show. Enjoy the second half.
The good folks at Texas Star Propane provide propane, propane tanks, and install and propane accessories. They're featured propane company in many developments in the area and love to take care of our first responders and veterans. Texas Star Propane is ready to provide you with excellent customer service and offers anything and everything propane. Enjoy better customer service with Texas Star Propane. 936-439-6544. That's Texas Star Propane, 936-439-6544.
Say champions are remembered, but legends are never forgotten. United Ag and Turf offers a winning lineup of John Deere equipment built to tackle any challenge on and off the field. Legendary John Deere tractors, combines, residential mowers, commercial mowers, compact construction equipment, Hater utility vehicles, and a full line of golf and sports turf equipment. United Ag and Turf, the official Ag and Turf equipment supplier of the Dallas Cowboys. Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com to find a location near you.
Visit United Ag and Turf at 1220 East Loop 304 in Crockett or call 936-544-2011.
Double K Concrete Construction offers quality at its best when it comes to commercial, industrial, foundation, and driveways, or any type of concrete work. Double K Concrete Construction is the one to call. With 20-plus years of experience, Roger Kellum and his staff can get the job done. Call 936-546-1994. Remember, Double K Concrete and Construction.
Attention outdoorsmen and families. Get ready for the ultimate East Texas event. The Crockett Farm and Fuel Wildlife Expo is coming Saturday, September 27th with a 4 p.m. kickoff. Come learn from the best in predator calling with Gary Robertson, host of Carnivore TV, a Pecos haggler, award-winning predator photographer. You'll see never-before-shared predator and whitetail photos, live demos, and more. Plus, register for the Crockett Predator Contest and enter to win big prizes: a youth deer blind from T-Box Blinds, a UTV road feeder from Lamco Feeders, the unbeatable Vineyard Max deer attractant, and a high-performance trail camera from Muddy. Bring the whole family for vendors, great food, and an evening full of fun. It's all happening at Crockett Farm and Fuel, 1405 Loop 304 in Crockett, Texas. Don't miss it. The Crockett Farm and Fuel Wildlife Expo, where hunting, family, and the outdoors come together.
Carlton Crockett Ag and Auto, located at 1407 East Loop 304 in Crockett, is a one-stop shop. You've been looking for this locally owned family business offering automotive and equipment repair and alignments while still offering Napa Auto parts and competitive tire pricing along with tire repair service calls. The top-line mechanic service and repair for all of your automotive needs. No appointment necessary. Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Give us a call at 936-544-3287. We look forward to doing business with you. Aurora Concepts is a family medical practice located at 1261 East Loop 304 in Crockett. Aurora Concepts, where no appointment is needed. Aurora Concepts accepts insurance of all kinds, Medicare and Medicaid. And if you're a cash-paying patient, Aurora Concepts is very, very affordable. So wait no more for that appointment when you're sick. Head to Aurora Concepts, a family medical practice with no appointments needed. See them today.
Flu shots have arrived at Aurora Concepts.
Lucas Roofing, located on Southwest Loop 304 in Crockett, are the experts. Lucas Roofing is family-owned and believe that a good business reputation is where it all begins. Lucas Roofing does all aspects of roofing. Shingle, metal, and specialty roofing is their business, and Lucas Roofing will go the extra steps needed to guarantee quality workmanship. So make the call to Lucas Roofing today at 936-544-7992. Lucas Roofing, covering East Texas with the best.
And back here at Monte Jack Driskell Stadium, otherwise known as the Jack, the Crockett Bulldogs leading here at halftime over the Cypress Christian Warriors 13-8. Looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game. It ended up kind of a low-scoring game. Again, Crockett leading by 5 points, 13-8. And the third quarter is going to be brought to us by Piney Woods Law. The fourth quarter by Economy Car Center. Just to remind y'all that the every kick is by the Cutshaw Chevrolet. We will have the Domino's player of the game at the end of the game. We'll let Mr. Dustin pick that for us. And we just had the Wiesner scoring summary. Mr. Dustin took care of that for us. Also, the game's brought to you by Texas Propane, United Ag and Turf, East Texas Roofing, Double K Concrete, Crockett Farm and Fuel, Crockett Ag and Auto, Aurora Concepts, and Lucas Roofing. And obviously the Warriors, they deferred the opening kickoff to start the game on the toss. And so they will receive the ball to start the third quarter. They've already come out of their inflatable. We've still got about 3.5 minutes. Dustin, you got any scores from around East Texas for us?
Yeah, we can kind of jump around the East Texas area and check out some scores here. So we'll kind of start off with a few games that were played last night. The first one I've got here is the Huntington Red Devils versus the Frankston Indians, where Huntington was on the wrong side of a landslide game there, where Frankston beat Huntington 59-0. Another game that was played last night was the Alto Yellow Jackets against the K.I.V.Y Wildcats. K.I.V.Y was victorious 29-6 over Alto. Kind of bouncing around some nice games. We're going to see is we got the Fairfield Eagles 56, the Bahia Blackcats 0, with about 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the third quarter. Jewett Leon Cougars 7, Dawson Bulldogs 0. So Jewett's on top at the start of the third quarter there. Kind of get 45 minutes down the road. You've got the Huntsville Hornets taking on the Bryan Vikings. Huntsville's up big, 44-0
Wow.
on Bryan. So Huntsville Hornets playing good football tonight. Kind of jumping and looking over into Love Ladies District, you've got the Overton Mustangs 7 and Pierce Carlisle Indians 17. So Pierce Carlisle up by 10 over the Overton Mustangs. Down the road from us, you've got the Elkhart Elks taking on the Warren Warriors. Elkhart is currently up in that game 16-7. Kind of looking into Crockett's district, you've got the Diboll Lumberjacks taking on the West Rush Raiders. Diboll struggling right now, losing to West Rush 22-0. So
they could start off 0-2.
Yeah, tough go for Diboll after losing to Madisonville last week. Of course, we're looking at it. We've got the Palestine Westwood Panthers taking on the San Augustine Wolves. At halftime, Palestine is up 35-14. So, of course, we know the firepower and offense coming out of Westwood is on show again tonight. Kind of an East Texas rivalry we've got here. You've got the Groveton Indians, who got their first win last week of the season after going winless, playing the Trinity Tigers. Groveton is currently losing 17-30. So Trinity's kind of up
It was
on them right
a
now.
35-34 game last year.
Yeah, so Groveton's kind of got to get in gear and see if they can come back in that one. We got a close game with the Madisonville Mustangs and the Navasota Rattlers. Madisonville 17, Navasota 10. So we got a touchdown difference there. The Palestine Wildcats are taking on the Jasper Bulldogs. Palestine is currently losing 15-0. And then over on the FM station, what we got the Love Lady Lions 15 taking on the Timpson Bears, who are currently have 7. So that's a big game right there between Love Lady Lions and the Timpson Bears, and Love Ladies, up by 8 at halftime. Kind of looking around, we've also got down the road the Grapevine Sandies. This is a playoff rematch here against the Bremond Tigers. Of course, Bremond was the team that knocked out both Love Lady and Grapevine in the playoffs last year. High scoring game, Grapevine Sandies 21, Bremond Tigers 36.
And we're ready for the kickoff here. Gonzalez puts toe to foot, kind of a little squib kick, and he didn't do a fair catch, so we tackled him on about started tackling him on about the 45-yard line, and got him on the ground about the 41-yard line. So that's where the Cypress Christian Warriors will set up shop. Again, Crockett leading by 5. We've given up. They tried a field goal at the end of the game in the first half. It got blocked. They got a safety. It's been a lot of weird plays in this game so far.
Yeah, both teams kind of struggling to take care of the football. Of course, Cypress Christian in the first quarter, fumbling the ball on the second play. I think throwing a pick 6 on the fourth play on offense that they had. And, of course, Crockett kind of returned the favor there late in the second. I will say, very proud of the Bulldog defense. They were put in some tough situations towards the end of the second quarter, and they really, got tough. And this game could be tied, or Cypress Christian could actually be winning. We had a 4th down stop with them inside the 5-yard line to keep them out of the end zone. So, see if the Crockett offense can get back going like they were in the first quarter.
They played a little town called Village last week and beat them 64-6. So Village either is not very good on defense or maybe their offense was really powerful last week. High snap, it's a fumble, and the quarterback's going to jump on it, but he's going to lose all the way from the 39 back to the 29, so a 10-yard loss. So it wasn't that high of a snap. I think he just kind of took his eye off of it, and the ball actually was on the ground for about 2 or 3 seconds, but he was obviously the closest one to it, just turned around, dove on it, but a loss of 10 yards. Good start here for the Crockett Bulldogs.
Yeah, he kind of talked to his center right there. I don't know what he was telling him. Hopefully he was telling him that's my bad, because, that snap was right at him, hit him right in the hands. He just dropped it.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 20. And the quarterback's going to pass it out in the flat. It's going to be completed. Good tackle there by, is that number 3?
Yes, number 3, Julian Adams.
That's our quarterback, starting quarterback last week. Has not played any quarterback, but has been playing defense. It's a pass out in the flat, only good for about 5 yards. We'll call it 6 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 14. They have to get all the way to the 49-yard line to pick up a first down.
Very good play by Julian Adams right there. But, he's still going to be a little gimpy. Had the ankle injury last week that kept him out pretty much, the second quarter and the rest of the second half in Caldwell last week. But, still has some speed there to run the gap and make the tackle.
I'm just trying to think. I don't know if they've attempted a pass to the left side of the field. I think every pass has been to the right side of the field.
So, really, the kid that they've been targeting is the number 6, Dyson Zaro, the junior.
And another penalty on the Cypress Christian Warriors. I don't know if it's a delay of the game or what. Again, the 25-second clocks are not working at all, just like the scoreboard's not working. Hopefully they'll get that fixed for 2 weeks from now when the Centerville Tigers come to town to face the Bulldogs in 2 weeks.
Yeah, need a scoreboard for that one. That could be a lot of points.
Loss of 5 yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 18. And they're going to fake it to him. They're going to throw it. A little wide receiver screen set up there, but good, good tackling there by the Bulldogs. Gain of about 7 or 8 yards. Going to bring up.
Reception. Yeah, looked like number 6, C.J. Bell, safety coming down and making the tackle. Had a little bit of help with number 14, Aaron Hall, the junior. Good gang tackling there by the Bulldogs. Like you say, now we've got a 4th and long. Looks like the Warriors are going to punt.
And can't tell. Is that 12, the other quarterback, back to punt?
No, I think that's 16.
Okay.
The quarterback's just going to drop back and kick it.
You always hate it when the quarterback, the punter's a quarterback, because there's always a bigger chance of a trick play. Yeah. And I believe we've got number, I can't tell if that's 4 or 5.
That's Butler back.
And left-footed kick. He's not even going to get over the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. No, it does not go out of bounds. Gets a warrior roll all the way down inside the 15-yard line, all the way down to about the 12-yard line. So a very good punt by the quarterback, senior Braden Dawson. Bulldogs are going to take over on their first possession here of the second half, here in the third quarter. Again, leading by 5 points, 13-8. Again, this third quarter brought to you by Piney Woods Law. We certainly do appreciate all of our sponsors. It does make it possible for Dustin and I to be on the air bringing you this high school football game.
Tommy, looks like we might have a change of quarterback. It's number 3, Julian Adams, who were just talking about it right now.
He's got a whole cheering section right down here. We see a goal number 3. And the senior quarterback's going to come back in at quarterback. Did not play the second half or any of the first half. So see, and he did run the ball well in the first half of that first game against Caldwell. Tight under the center, going to put a man in motion. Going to pitch it back to him. He has got a little room over here on this side. That's going to be number 2, Griffin. He's going to pick up about all the way from the 17 out to about, or not, excuse me, 17, from the 13 out to about the 19. So gain of about 6 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, a little bit different there from Crockett. We kind of talked about it going in the half. We'd like to see the Bulldogs kind of try to get the edge a little more, and that's exactly what they did on that first play for a very positive gain on first down.
And you can kind of see a little senior leadership there by number 3 for the Bulldogs, Julian Adams.
It always is common to have a senior there at quarterback. I know the young true freshman, number 9, Chase Montgomery, he did an all right job. I mean, he got us to lead at half, but we'll see the common influence of number 3.
And I can't tell if the ball was fumbled or not, but the quarterback's going to be tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, Tommy, I think that ball hit the ground as well. We're still having some of those issues.
He's tapping his chest like it was his fault. Loss of about 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd at the 15-yard line. Have to get out past the almost to the 23-yard line. So we're going to call it 3rd and a long 7.
Figured out number 6, C.J. Bell, checking into the game.
And would not be surprised to see a pass play here. Again, the freshman quarterback, he's only going to be better by playing that first half. As Adams goes under center, and I think that's going to be another 5-second delay of game. It's just tough to
when you don't have a play clock.
See the clock. I mean, it makes it tough.
It's not just tough. It's extremely tough on the players because, of course, they got so many other things going on. Trying to get the play in, relay it to everybody, offensive linemen thinking about their assignments. And of course, it's extremely tough on the coaches not having that clock you can look at to hurry your players up. So
the loss of 5 yards is going to make it 3rd and about 13 as the ball's back at just outside the 10-yard line. Again, nobody split out wide. Going to fake it. Got a guy coming behind him hard, and he's up. And they're not. I don't think they're going to call it a safety, or are they?
Calling him down. The ball came out. Cypress Christian jumped on him in the end zone, but I don't think it's going to be a touchdown. It's either going to be down at the 1-yard line.
And he's going to call it a safety. The Whitehead never saw it. He had his back to it. He looked over here at this other official, and he went like that.
Man,
he hit him at the 5-yard line and drove him all the way back to the end zone. That should not be a safety.
No, once your forward progress stops, you can't let that happen.
13.
And now our score is 13-10. Sounds a little bit more like a football score, but still an odd score. As the Cypress Christian Warriors get 2 safeties here in the last 2 quarters. The Crockett Bulldogs will be having to kick off again from their own 20-yard line. I'll tell you what, we're going to throw it back to the station for 1 minute. We'll come back here with more third quarter action.
It's football time in Texas, and Knox Furniture is proud to once again help bring you the game. From the heart of historic downtown Crockett, we salute the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders who dedicate themselves to excellence. Like them, we work hard every day to bring you the best in furniture, appliances, flooring, mattresses, and accessories. So get on the team that keeps your home running. Knox Furniture, 300 East Goliad, historic downtown Crockett.
Hello, Houston County Electric Cooperative members. Have you heard the latest news? We have a new mobile app, and it's pretty exciting. Visit the App Store on your smartphone and download My HCEC. The My HCEC app allows you to report outages, view your energy usage, and pay your bill, all from the convenience of your phone. Houston County Electric Cooperative, powering your way of life.
And Gonzalez kicks the ball off from the 20-yard line, gets it all the way back, 50-yard kick, all the way back to the 30-yard line. They run right up the middle, and he's dragging defenders, and he gets the ball all the way down to almost the 20-yard line, and there's a late flag. I'm scared it's going to be on Crockett. If it is, it's going to set up shop about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Tommy, that's just a very well-kicked ball. I thought we were going to have him down there, close to about the 30, 35-yard line. He just had a seam and found it, broke a few tackles, and he was off to the races.
No. Well, what's the flag?
It didn't tell us what it was, but it seemed to have backed him up.
They've got it marked at the 32-yard line.
Oh, we spotted on the 33-yard line, first and 10.
I think they picked the flag up.
I saw him pick the flag up and wave, but
Okay. First down, Warriors at the Crockett Bulldogs 33-yard line. Come on, defense. Got to dig deep right here. Don't want to give up the lead.
they've done it all game. Let's see if they can continue to do it.
Two receivers left, one to the right. Got a tailback and what I call a flanker back. Going to pitch it out to Adams. He's going to run up. He's going to break a tackle, come around the left-hand side. Just running through Crockett Bulldogs. Defenders finally pushed out of bounds inside the 15-yard line at the 13-yard line. And he is, I wouldn't know if I'd call him fast, but he's definitely quick.
Yeah, he's quick. He's shifty. He gets to the line of scrimmage quick. He follows his block really good. He's a good anticipation runner. And then he's got a little speed when he gets to the outside.
Big first down all the way down, like I said, all the way down to the 13-yard line. We do have one player down. Looks like he's cramping at the 27-yard line for Cypress Christian.
Yeah, Tommy, I think I caught his number for you there. That's number 56, Jackson Potts, the senior offensive lineman for Cypress Christian. And yeah, I think we're going to have some cramping issues here in the second half.
I tell you what, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll come back and see if we can get this young man over on the sideline. Back to the station for 30 seconds.
Carol, can you smell that?
No, what is it?
It's the smell of football. I'm so glad football season is finally here again.
That's right. I love going to games and catching up with all of my friends. You just don't forget to tell me when the game is over. You almost forgot me last year.
I would never forget you. Who else is going to take such good care of all of our customers at Davy Crockett Drug?
That's right. We have the best customers at Davy Crockett Drug. All you football fans, be sure and call me at 936-544-2275 for all your medication needs. Just don't call me on a Friday night. I will be at the game.
And looks like the young man is off walking under his own power. Almost looks like he didn't want to come off the field. He's actually walking backwards. Maybe his leg doesn't hurt quite as bad walking backwards.
I don't know if he's walking backwards or if the training staff making him do it. If they are, that's a method for a cramp that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
But he's going all the way to the sidelines, walking backwards.
Doing the crab walk. And it's going to bring up first down. If they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. First down about the 14-yard line. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Adams in the back, not Adams, Turner in the backfield with Dawson, the quarterback. Come on, dogs. How about a little turnover right here? Quarterback back in the shotgun position. Snap back. He's rolling to his right, looking to pass the ball. Threw the ball in before he wanted to, but it is caught right there, and he's going to get it in the end zone for a touchdown. And that's number 6?
Yes, sir. That's number 6. That's Tyson Zorro. That's a wide receiver that they've been targeting all night long. I don't think they've thrown it past anybody else.
And he does get it in the end zone. That's going to make our new score 13-16. So very big, important PAT right here. The Bulldogs can keep it to within 3. A possible field goal lead. They can block this. And he's number 8 is coming out to kick the ball. Maystayer. There's been a lot of low snaps from both teams on the hold. A decent snap, ball's up and good. That makes our new score 13-17. Cypress Christian with their first lead. We're going to throw it back to station for a minute and a half. We'll come back here with more third quarter action at the game.
Friends, have you shopped at Husky Trailer Parts in Huntsville yet? Wait till you see our huge selection of in-stock parts. From axle kits to lighting, wheels and brakes to suspensions, we have it all covered. We also carry Circle-Y saddles and tack. For more than 63 years, Husky Trailer Parts Company has been helping our friends and neighbors keep their trailers safely on the road. Come visit us right here in Huntsville at 914 State Highway 19 or give us a call at 936-295-9900 today. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 till 1. Or you can order online anytime at huskytrailers.com. Remember, there are 3 ways to shop. Come into the store, call us, or visit us online at huskytrailers.com. Husky Trailer Parts Company. Generations of trust delivered. Visit huskytrailers.com.
And back here at the Jackson, got the kickoff, and that ball's going to go all the way through the back of the end zone. That was like a knuckleball kick.
Definitely a lot of drop kick there.
And the Bulldogs will set up shop. I think they still do the 20 or not. They don't do 25. I think high school is 20. We'll find out. I'm not sure. Haven't seen a kick go through the back of the end zone in a long time.
I'll tell you this time, I've been watching number 4 since Brian brought up the second for Cypress Christian. He just reached down multiple times grabbing that toe. Looked like he might have some cramping issues. Of course, he is one of the quarterbacks for Cypress Christian. You know, if you see something like that, maybe you can take advantage of it.
Yeah, he's trying to stretch it out. Yeah, we're going to set up shop at the 25-yard line. Looks like the freshman quarterback is back in the game, number 9, which is going to be Casey Montgomery for the Bulldogs. We'll snap it to him. He's going to turn around and pitch it to number 2, Griffin. He's going to get around the corner. He's going to break about 2 or 3 tackles. He's going to end up picking up a nice run of about 7 yards all the way out to the 33 or 32-yard line of the Bulldogs. That's all we need right there.
Yeah,
just positive yards.
Just keep doing that. You know, opening plays on both drives.
And now the quarterback, senior quarterback's coming back in, number 3, Julian Adams. Yet to attempt a pass in this game.
Yeah.
Been in only 1 series plus this 1 snap right here. Again, we have not split a receiver out this game. Hard to believe. He's going to fake it. He's going to look to throw deep. He's going to scramble around, looking to run the ball now. I don't know if he's going to get the corner. He does get the corner. Does pick up the first down. I was surprised he got around the corner on that player. I thought that player had shut him down, but Bulldogs are going to pick up a nice first down. And quarterback number 3, Adams, is over on the sideline on the far side. So all the players are taking 1 knee now down over there as one of the trainers on the squad for Cypress Christian doing a great job getting him up. He is coming up a little gimpy on that ankle. Don't know if we're going to see him back at quarterback position.
It's very good to see him up and walking off with his own power. Looks like he kind of got, call it kind of a gator roll. Kind of got him around the ankles. Defender kept on rolling. I don't know if there was anything malicious with him. He was just making a tackle. But when you're already nursing kind of an ankle injury, it's hard taking those hits over and over and over again down low.
And again, number 8, our sophomore quarterback, not available tonight, Jalen White. I'm not sure what's wrong with him, but he's in street clothes. I mean, he's walking. It's not. I don't think it's a leg injury, but he is over on the sideline, not available tonight. So it looks like we're going to put the freshman quarterback back in, which is number 9, Casey Montgomery. And I tell you, of all 3 quarterbacks, he might be the biggest kid of all of them.
He's a big, tall kid. Almost looks like a wide receiver back there.
First down at the 35-yard line. Going to pitch it back. He can break 2 more tackles. He might could have broke that, but he probably bounced off. I believe that was number 2, Griffin. Might have bounced off 5 players with a hard ball run for about 4 yards, down to the 39-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's that just little turnaround pitch to the A-gap. I feel like the Seahawks try to continue to go to the outside. Seems like they're some success. I guess they're going to hit it up in there, get them all tightened up, and then hopefully we can hit one on the edge.
I think one of those little pass routes right now in that tight formation could work. Again, 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line of the Bulldogs. He's going to give off the Burton, going around the left-hand side. He's going to be tackled for about a 4 or 5-yard loss about a 4-yard loss back at the original line of scrimmage at the 35-yard line. So we're going to call it a loss of 4 yards. Going to bring up.
Yeah, good job by number 18, Copeland Dennis for Cypress Christian, kind of set the edge there, not letting him get to the outside.
We'll call it 3rd and 9. It might be, it's not quite 9, but it's a little bit less than 10. So we're going to call it 3rd and 9 at the 36-yard line. Pretty big down right here. The Bulldogs don't want to give it right back to Cypress Christian, who has scored the last. In fact, the Bulldogs were up 13-0, so they've scored the last 17 points in this game. And I tell you, I don't know how he knew who to hand that ball off to, but I believe Griffin's going to get the ball. He's going to pick up about 4 yards back out to the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down. I expect to see the punt team coming on. And we do have number 30, Omar Gonzalez, coming out to punt this ball. Again, just not much offense for the Bulldogs here in this 3rd quarter with the 4:41 mark. Trailing now 17-13 to the Warriors with Cypress Christian, a tap school out of Houston, Texas.
I think we can get a better punt than last time. Last time we got a lot of pressure on the punter. Ball almost got blocked and ended up giving it to him about the 15, 17-yard line.
Quarterback he's never been on the punt team, I don't believe. They got him playing wide receiver.
Gotta go.
And I think we got a delay of game. I just wonder how they're communicating that to the teams. If they're like saying 10 seconds or 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I saw the Crockett coach down there really, trying to get his players' attention to go. So he knew that the play clock was running down. But, of course, again, I don't know how they're relaying that to him.
And Gonzalez, he is kind of a soccer-style kicker. He does like to take the ball, run. See a lot of college guys doing that now. Take the ball, move to the right, kind of kick it as a soccer player. So we're anticipating that same kick. We got 2 receivers actually to the right, and they're got their defender back at about the 37-yard line. Takes a Bulldog bounce, going to go out of bounds, and he is going. Wow, but he jumped on that ball right there. He jumps on the ball at the 25-yard line. It was basically stopped. All he had to do is just get out of the way. And you jump on it, you might end up fumbling that ball. But good punt by Gonzalez, number 30 for the Bulldogs, all the way back to the 24-yard line. See if the Bulldogs can dig deep right here and try to keep them picking up a first down or maybe even get a turnover here.
I'll ask you, when's the last time Cypress started in their own territory? It's been a while.
It was middle of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it has been a while. Let's see if they can actually, sustain a drive here. I know the Crockett Bulldogs have done well, but they've just had their backs against the wall this entire game.
Yeah, the last 6 minutes of the second quarter and the first 8 minutes of this quarter have been played in Bulldog territory.
Absolutely. I'm talking about deep in Bulldog territory.
I mean, the Bulldogs really are fortunate that they're only down by 4 points. I mean, because their defense is bent but hasn't really broke. Had a couple of bad, the 2 safeties really hurt us, or we have a tie ball game right now. And 2 receivers left to the right. Got Turner in the backfield with the quarterback. Put a man in motion. They go hand it off to Turner coming on the short side of the field. Folks, I don't think we're going to catch him. I mean, the young man, he's going to go all the way 75 yards for a 76 yards for a touchdown run. That's going to make our new score 23-13 as they now have a 10-point lead with the PAT coming up. And, I mean, he just took the ball on the short side of the field and just outran everybody.
Yeah, Thomas, we have number 2, Michael Turner, who they've had most success with. We just talked about, we don't know if he's that fast, but we know he's shifty and he runs well. I think he's a little bit faster than what we thought. Once he got in the open field, we had no chance of catching him.
We didn't take a real good pursuit angle right then, but I think our safety or cornerback thought he was going to catch him, but no.
Number 12, Logan Porter, the junior from Crockett, gave him. I mean, he didn't give up. He tried to run him down, but he didn't have enough in the tank to catch him before he reached the end zone.
Number 8, Dean Mayster coming on to kick the ball up, and the ball is kicked up and through the uprights. Our new score now, Crockett Bulldogs 13. The Warriors of Cypress Christian 24. We're going to throw it back to the station for 1 minute. We'll come back with more action here in the 3rd quarter.
Carol, can you smell that?
No, what is it?
It's the smell of football. I'm so glad football season is finally here again.
That's right. I love going to games and catching up with all of my friends. You just don't forget to tell me when the game is over. You almost forgot me last year.
I would never forget you. Who else is going to take such good care of all of our customers at Davy Crockett Drug?
That's right. We have the best customers at Davy Crockett Drug. All you football fans, be sure and call me at 936-544-2275 for all your medication needs. Just don't call me on a Friday night. I will be at the game.
The Cypress Christian Warriors 24, the Crockett Bulldogs 13, is they have scored 24 unanswered points. They're set to kick off from their own 40-yard line, kicking from our right to our left. And the Bulldogs might be a little fatigued, Dustin. The defense has been on the field a lot in the second quarter and a lot here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they have. I mean, they've done a good job with their backs against the wall, but offense isn't doing them any favors right now. They've been on the field for a very long time. I think they're just getting a little winded.
And another kick out of the back of the end zone. We'll set up shop at our own 25-yard line. And this young man can kick the ball. You said you saw him in the pregame kicking it off the tee. Looked really good, and he's got a foot on it. Again, the Bulldogs will set up shop. I think we've only picked up one first down here in the third quarter. So that one run, senior quarterback got hurt over there on the sideline. Trying to find out. I think he's over here getting a tape job right now by Ivan Tappy, our trainer, right here at the 50-yard line over on the sideline. So the freshman quarterback, Montgomery, back in the game for the Bulldogs. Again, tight formation. Nobody spread out wide. Quarterback's got a man in motion, going to fake it to Burton, looking to throw the ball deep, and he does have a receiver, and that was holding on. I don't know if you'd call it holding or pass interference, but he definitely held our receiver up, and he might could have caught that ball if he hadn't held it.
Yeah, so you had two receivers. Kind of briefly, I mean, we've seen it before. He had two receivers kind of in the same area. He had number 2, Jacory and Griffin, and then you had number 22, Thaddeus Haynes. They were both kind of in the same area. Both were open. They got past the defenders, so just couldn't connect on the pass. I'd like to see a little bit more of your short and intermediate passing game come along. It seems like, every time Crockett drops back, they're throwing it 40, 50 yards down the field.
We've got speed. I think you could pass the ball in the flanks or flat, some people call it, and let speed take over. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Burton goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to him, running up the middle, and he kind of runs into a stone wall. Going to end up picking up no gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 10. And there's a late flag. Let's see. Hopefully that's not on the Bulldogs. It'd be nice to have a 15-yard penalty on Cypress Christian. And we do have a player down for Cypress Christian, laying down about the 22-yard line.
See a leg going up. He's got no means cramp.
I tell you, some cramps hurt and some cramps really hurt. And when you get one of those bad cramps, I mean, you think you're going to just die, basically. It hurts so bad.
It looks like it's number 58,
And
William Harlan.
And
Wave the flag off.
waving the flag off again.
Twice.
I mean, why is he throwing it?
Not sure. I'm hoping he's throwing it, not just falling out of his pocket. So.
Again, they are working on a young man. We're going to listen to one of our fine sponsors. We're going to throw it back to the station for 30 seconds.
This is attorney Christopher Spruce at Piney Woods Law. I'm the personal injury lawyer you need if you've been injured in a car or truck wreck. Go to PineyWoodsLaw.com for a free case review. You need an experienced lawyer with a practice focused on personal injury. I represent hurt people. Auto accidents and wrongful death cases have always been my focus, and I've helped thousands. Wherever in Texas you're hurt, injury cases are what we do at Piney Woods Law. Go to PineyWoodsLaw.com or text me at 903-724-0055 or just stop by our office in Grapeland, Texas. You don't need a big town attorney to have a big time attorney.
Again, this third quarter brought to you by Piney Woods Law. We certainly do appreciate them. Got an office right there in Grapeland, right out there kind of in front of where Volcraft still is. Big, nice, beautiful office. Driving to Palestine, you'll see it. Again, got the young man off the field. Fixing to set the clock. And I tell you, Dustin, talking about the officials being elderly, did you see he got a cart ride all the way down here so he didn't have to walk the length of the field?
He's going to jump on the gator and go.
And they're going to pitch back to Burton. He's going to take a run off the middle. He's going to end up picking up a first down. So good hard run by the senior, Zay Butler. Gets it all the way out to, well, I say Butler, that might be Griffin.
I think Griffin.
It is Griffin. He kind of comes up a little gimpy, number 2, Jacorian Griffin, but he does pick up the first down. Very much needed first down by the Crockett Bulldogs out at their own 38-yard line. Again, folks, we're down by 2 scores, down by 11 points, but the Bulldogs do need points on the board to drive possible.
Yeah, not only that you get the first down, but it gives your defense a little bit more breathing, a little bit more time to catch their breath.
Freshman under center, going to turn around and hand it off again. Same play to number 2, Griffin. He's going to be tackled, and he does fumble. They're going to pick it. They're not going to call it down? Oh, yeah, they got him marked down right here by this one official. I'm not so sure he was down.
I don't think he was down, Tommy, but I definitely heard a whistle there, and it seemed like a quick one, but I'll take it.
And he's, I think he's going to come off the field for a play or two. A little bit gimpy himself, but Bulldogs caught a break right there. Might have got a little bit of help. Might have been a little bit early whistle by that one official, but we definitely take it. It's going to bring up second down and about, we'll call it a long 4, short 5. At the 44-yard line, has to get down to the 48-yard line. This time they're going to turn around and give it to Butler. This time going wide. The hold, no call. He's going to pick up the first down. And there's a late flag. I mean, by the back official who was 30 yards away from wherever the infraction was. And 2 officials a lot closer to him. No flag by them. You got to think a hold or maybe a block in the back, something like that.
Holding on Crockett. 30
And that's going to be a spot foul, so that's going to they picked up the first down, but I think it's going to end up being like a 3rd and like 8 once they mark this off.
Well, that flag came in really late, and it came from a long ways away.
I think he stepped more than 10 yards. Because we were 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he stepped it all the way back. I guess he stepped it. I'm not sure. He almost marked that from the. He stepped off 12 yards.
Yeah, I think he did, because we're back to 2nd and 10 originally.
Yeah.
Of the original line of scrimmage when we had picked up the first down by 2 yards.
All right. 2nd and 10, our own 42-yard line. Going to pitch it back to that is going to be number 2, Griffin. Going to run right back up to him. That's probably been our most successful play of the night.
Yeah, so far.
And he's going to pick up positive yards, about 7 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 3 at our own 45-yard line. And we are at the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Crockett trailing by 11, 24-13. Again, stay tuned. After the game, we'll be announcing the Domino's player of the game. We have the Whataburger scoreboard show after the game. And going into motion, and they're going to give it to Burton on that far side. And somebody got hit hard. Chin strap went flying out. And number 61 for Crockett did a good blocking job on the official. But the Bulldogs are going to pick up first down into Warrior territory at the 48-yard line. So good, long, sustained drive here for the Dogs so far.
Yeah, we need to keep it going. They have success on the ground here. They're towards the second quarter. It looks like Cypress Christian's doing a good job stopping the run. They're loosening it up a little bit right now.
And they're going to give it to Burton coming around, Griffin coming around the right side. Folks, he might be gone. Yes, he is going to be gone. They're not going to catch it. And there's a late flag way back behind the play, thrown by the white hat. And I think he's going to call a hold, which was like 20 yards behind the runner, maybe 30 yards behind the runner to see that flag. He's calling them back. I mean, I don't know who the hold was called on, but it was good, like I said, 20, 30, 25 yards behind the ball runner when he threw the flag.
Well, the Crockett coach was upset about that call. I didn't see it. I mean, I was, of course, too busy watching the run. But like you say, it did seem to come out quite late and real far behind the play. I mean, it wouldn't have had any impact on the play, judging by where he threw the flag.
You just wiped a 48-yard touchdown run by the junior Jacorian Griffin for a touchdown. It's going to move it back 10 yards, so it's going to bring up 1st and 20. And it was thrown by the Whitehead. Of course, the Crockett faithful up in the stand, they're a little upset about it also.
Yeah, you got one down here who's got a mini megaphone, and she definitely let it hear.
It had no effect on the play whatsoever.
No, it did not. Oh, man, tough break for the Bulldogs. They can't let them get that one down. They got to bounce back.
And look where he marked this ball. That wouldn't be a spot foul. It should be just a 10-yard penalty. He marked it off 7 yards.
This time we're struggling a little bit.
Which goes from the 48 to the 45. That's a 7-yard penalty for some reason.
Well, maybe they're making up for the one they marked off.
He's going to pitch it back to Burton. He's going to run hard. He's going to get hit. And there's a fumble. And looks like Cypress Christian going to fall on the ball. Turnover to Cypress Christian. The ball, they kind of stripped him from the back. Then he kind of got kneed forward. And they're going to take over the Bulldog territory. It looks like about the 37-yard line.
Man, what a terrible turn of events for the Bulldogs. You break off a 48-yard touchdown run. You think you're back in the game. You got a late flag way back behind the play. And the very next play, you put the ball on the ground. Then you're right back out of it.
And they've got the two players, I think that's number 4, that was cramping. That you saw was trying to cramp. He's on the field. We're going to throw it back to the station for let's do it for 1 minute. We'll come back with more third quarter action here. With 7 left in the third quarter.
Bruner's Economy Car Center is your complete full-service automotive body repair center. The Bruner family has been taking care of citizens of Houston and surrounding counties since 1972, and their reputation speaks for itself. Bruner's Economy Car Center will tow your vehicle and set you up in a hassle-free rental car. Bruner's Economy Car Center, located 5 miles north of Crockett on Highway 287 in Latexo, or give them a call at 936-544-7142.
When you're ready to get the most your money can buy, you're ready for Cutshaw Chevrolet. And now's the time to put yourself in a brand new Chevrolet at a price you'll love. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to buy a new Chevrolet, then the time will never be better than it is right now. Silverados, Tahoes, Suburbans, they have them all at Cutshaw Chevrolet, and they're all priced to move. Cutshaw Chevrolet, 287 South in Grapeland, where they're always keeping it simple. Cutshaw Chevrolet, 1-800-CUTSHAW.
And number 4, Brian Broadus, the second. He's a freshman, does get off the field, walking off under his own power. Looks like he's going to be okay, so I expect him to return. Again, a big turnover there by the Crockett Bulldogs. Dustin, do you have any local, 2-3 scores you can share with us?
Yeah, so I got the Elkhart Elks taking on the Warren Warriors. Elkhart's up 16-7 in that game. The Groveton Trinity game is tightened up. That game was kind of out of hand. Now it's Groveton 38, Trinity 42, so we got a shootout in that game. And then over in Lovelady, which is on our FM station, you've got the Lovelady Lions taking on the Simpson Bears. Lovelady is currently up 25-13 with 26 seconds left until they hit the fourth quarter there. And then also we've got a update just on the Grapeland-Fremont game. They're currently tied 36-36.
Oh, wow, good game.
Yeah.
And hand off to Adams, Turner running up the middle for the Cypress Christian Bulldogs. Warriors is going to pick up about 3 yards, the 30-yard to the 40-yard line. I'll still get this out here in a minute. 40-yard line. And then now I think we have a player for, I thought he was cramping for Crockett, but it doesn't seem that hot. Of course, we got this air conditioner blowing right behind us, but it doesn't seem that hot out there, but a lot of cramping tonight.
Well, I think you're talking about low 80s, I believe, is where we're sitting at right now. Of course, a little bit muggy. And, we're talking about the second game of the season, and so we're still trying to get into full football shape. You can condition all summer and do everything, but there's a difference when you're out there playing the game. So still trying to work these boys into football shape.
Could be the last snap here of the third quarter. We're down at 20 seconds. Pass out in the flat. Good blocking there. And incomplete pass. It's not a lateral, so he doesn't have to jump on it. He just took his eyes off the ball, tried to run before he caught the ball. Good for the Bulldogs. Does stop the clock at 18 seconds here left in the third quarter.
Tommy, I'm going to tell you this. They have not, judging by the notes I'm looking at right now, they have not attempted a pass to any other wide receiver besides number 6, Dyson Zorro. It's the same guy to the right side every time.
Yeah, and they have 4 receivers at every single play.
Yep. I have not seen a 2-back set once, and every pass he's attempted has gone to number 6.
3rd and 7, a big down here for the Bulldogs. Defense needs to get off the field. Snap back to the quarterback. He's going to drop straight back, looking to pass right. Now he's going to be tackled for a loss. Big loss all the way back to the 38-yard line. Going to bring up a loss of about 4 or 5 yards. Actually 5 yards. Going to bring up 4th down, and clock is going to tick out here last of the third quarter.
Yeah, big sack there by number 13. Great quarterback. Get him to
Again, the end of the third quarter, our score now is the Cypress Christian Warriors 24, the Crockett Bulldogs 13. We're going to throw it back to the station for a minute and a half. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. And we'll be brought to you by Economy Car Center.
Sign up today for Domino's Piece of the Pie Rewards Program and begin earning points towards a free pizza with every order of $10 or more. You can now even earn points over the phone or on past orders. Visit Domino's.com to sign up. And for more information, visit Domino's, located at 1000 Loop 304 in Crockett, or call them at 936-624-0111. That's Domino's Pizza in Crockett.
Since 1973, East Texas Roofing has been offering Houston and surrounding counties all types of roofing, both residential and commercial. East Texas Roofing always offers free estimates and is fully insured and bonded. For more information on getting covered with a new roof, you can call Jared or Jonathan Land at 936-222-0824 or log on to EastTexasRoofingLLC.com. East Texas Roofing, locally owned and operated, and a proud member of the Better Business Bureau.
Bruner's Economy Car Center is your complete full-service automotive body repair center. The Bruner family has been taking care of citizens of Houston and surrounding counties since 1972, and their reputation speaks for itself. Bruner's Economy Car Center will tow your vehicle and set you up in a hassle-free rental car. Bruner's Economy Car Center, located 5 miles north of Crockett on Highway 287 in Latexo, or give them a call at 936-544-7142.
And back at the Jack, and the punt is kicked in the air. It's going to go out of bounds looks like it's going to be about the 36-yard line where the Bulldogs have decent field position. See if we're going to have which quarterback. Looks like the freshman's back out there. Montgomery for the Bulldogs. Whitehead has finally got back in his position. He walked the whole way as slow as he could walk. He's going to fill this game when he gets in the car tonight, I guarantee you. Crockett in tight formation will pitch it back to number 4, Butler. He's going to pick up positive yards all the way about an 8-yard gain all the way out to the 44-yard line of the Bulldogs. And is that him down? Yes, Butler is the one down. He kind of got a little gimpy on that fumble a minute ago, and he's on the ground, kind of rolling around. Not sure if it's a cramp or what.
Definitely the way they're tending to him looks like it might be another cramp. Of course, this is the first one for the Bulldogs. Cypress Christian had a few cramp issues. Like the first one for the Bulldogs too.
I'm not sure what that noise is coming from. Again, they're getting it up now, so we're going to keep it right here. You can tell it is a cramp. He's got that pirate walk. He's got a wooden leg almost. Folks, it does hurt. It's not nothing to laugh about. It does hurt. Pickle juice, pickle juice, pickle juice. When I 1,000 years ago when I played, they'd say, "Oh, take salt tablets, you'll be okay."
No, it wasn't 1,000 years ago because in 2007 they did it too. Now, I don't know how that made any sense, but I remember taking them, drinking a ton of electrolytes, eating bananas, all that kind of stuff.
And he's going to bring up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line. Going to pitch it back to Griffin. He's kind of hit hard there, falls forward. And he's going to gain maybe a half a yard out to the 45-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and 1.
I mean, I hate to say it, but we're down a couple scores here with the clock ticking in the fourth. Crockett needs to put some points on the board, and they need to do it in a hurry.
Yeah, you got to figure at the most we might have 4, maybe 3 possessions. So, and we got to score in 2 of those possessions and keep them from scoring. So, probably 4-down territory right here. 3rd and 1 if they're on 45. And I think he didn't come across, but that was a little deceptive by the looked like they were going to blitz, and one of the Bulldogs just moved backwards. I think it's going to cost us 5 yards. Instead of 3rd and 1, it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, it looks like the linebacker was kind of trying to time up that blitz, which in turn he got there a little bit early. Like you said, I don't think he crossed over, but just enough to draw the Crockett offensive lineman off.
Marks it back at the 40-yard line. Again, 3rd down and 6. for the Bulldogs. 11:08 mark here in the fourth quarter. And I don't know why the officials are still talking about a offsides play. But they finally break up. Getting the freshman quarterback in. Tight formation by the Bulldogs. And I think we're going to get them this time. We're going to get those 5 yards back. And looks like the quarterback's got his, for Crockett, got his foot stepped on.
Yeah, and I'm telling you what, that hurts. It's happened to me a few times, but, you know, a lot of protection on the bottom side of the cleats, but nothing on the top. So when you get stepped on the top of your foot with those big old cleats.
And usually it's a lineman that steps on it that's about 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good.
It's never a slot receiver or a DB that steps on your foot.
It's like that second play never even happened. We're back where we were, 3rd and 1. Get the Dogs
They're on off again.
pick up this first down. I'm going to turn around and pitch it back to number 6 this time for the Bulldogs, C.J. Bell. He's going to pick up the first down right at midfield. Back there, put the ball on the 50-yard line. First down, Bulldogs. 11:05 mark here in the fourth quarter. Again, trailing by 2 scores by 11, 24-13. Low-scoring game, more low-scoring than last year. Last year it was 37-33, as it was kind of an aerial show by both teams last year. Going to put Griffin in motion. And freshman quarterback's going to drop back, throw the ball, and try to hit Butler out there. Good to see him back in the game, but incomplete just a little bit over his head. He was cramping a few minutes ago, but back out there.
Yeah, not a bad ball. I mean, gave his receiver a chance. He went up. And, gave the receiver a chance. He went up, almost made a play. You know, a little play action by the Bulldogs trying to catch the Warriors off guard. It just didn't quite work out. But I don't mind that at all when you need points on the board.
And I'm not sure why we're having a discussion again by the officials.
Yeah, I mean, the ball spot, it's on the 50-yard line. You can't just...
And he winds his clock. Griffin goes in motion. They're going to he's going to fumble the ball on the clock. And I think that now is 5 turnovers to 3 turnovers in favor of Cypress Christian. The Bulldogs now turned it over 5 times. Griffin took the ball. I think he looked up and started trying to run the ball to secure the ball. And they on the ball. Cypress Christian will take over in Bulldog territory at the 40. Whoever set it down, I think 48-yard line.
Man, we only thought the turnover, was in our favor when we started off with a fumble on the first play and then the pick 6 on the fourth play. And ever since then, it has just been a nightmare for the Bulldogs to hold on to the ball. And Tommy, if they lose this game, that's exactly what they can point at. That's the reason why. Ball security, ball security, ball security.
Yeah, you hate to say that they're tired, but fatigue might be a little bit of a factor, and turnovers. That's going to be the 2 things the Bulldogs don't come back and win this game. And this is imperative to not give up any points in this drive. 3 at the very most.
Yeah, Tommy, if you give up 7 right here, it's going to be a tough hill to climb.
I would expect to see them take care of the ball, try to burn some clock here, and pick up some first downs and give 6 on a jet sweep. He's going to go around. The Bulldogs had it covered pretty well, but he's going to break several tackles, pick up the first down all the way inside the 40-yard line down to they're actually going to mark him down at about the 36-yard line, first down.
Yeah, it looked like number 20, Christian Bell for the Bulldogs, came down from his kind of outside backer position, had a chance to stop him either at the line or behind the line, just kind of missed the tackle, and, good hard running by the Warrior running back.
Yeah, something my dad and Lonnie used to always say, you can tell who's winning the game in the fourth quarter just by body posture. And right now, the Cypress Christians kind of moving around pretty quickly, and the Bulldogs, a lot of guys kind of dragging around with their hands on their hips and, looking to the sideline. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, snap it back. Quarterback's going to get keeper, and he actually went down pretty easy. He only picked up about 2 yards. I think he was trying to be real careful with the ball, not to turn the ball over. Maybe even a 1 yard gain inside the 35.
18, Roberto Fidalgo, the senior there, was a good tackle.
Again, 9:41 mark and kicking here in the fourth quarter. Crockett trailing by 11, 24-13. Crockett jumped out ahead 13-0, and then we've had 24 unanswered points by the Bulldogs as our offense kind of gone a little bit stagnant here since the middle of the second quarter. Snap back to the quarterback. Every snap's been in shotgun formation. Pass out in the flat. There's your guy out there. And he's going to pick up a first down and get kind of a lot of arm tackling by the Bulldogs. And first down all the way down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
Yes, that was actually a different wide receiver for the first time. That was number 5.
Sure is. I thought that was 6.
Ryu Tomita.
And he's cramping up over there. He's going to stay in or not.
He's been running a lot of routes for 0 targets.
Looks like their backup quarterback is coming. That's 18 or that's 12?
That's 18. I think 12 is back up. So that was 18. Copeland did it sophomore.
First down at the, we'll call it the 17-yard line of the Bulldogs. Warriors trying to drive and score a big touchdown, kind of put the game out of question. And that's going to be the running back, Turner, going to pick up about 6 yards down to about the 12-yard line. Going to run up the middle and then shift it over to the right.
Number 18, Roberto Arnaldo, again with a very good tackle.
Again, the Bulldogs, kind of the same thing last year. They got up on these two teams they played first, and they just kind of, I wouldn't say run out of gas, but just kind of had tough second halves and lost the lead in these two games. And
Carbon copy of what we saw last week. Last week in Caldwell, Bulldogs took a lead into the locker room and just couldn't finish the game coming out in the second half.
Jet sweep, and should have been tackled, but it's a broken arm tackle. Broke another arm tackle.
Oh, my goodness, boy.
Broke another tackle. He's going to get down inside the 5-yard line, first down. I mean, yeah, you can tell fatigue is a factor right now because, I mean, he should have been tackled 4 times before we finally got him on the ground. Now he's going to set up shop at the 4-yard line. First and go for the Warriors.
We'll say this now, we had a little chippiness last week in Caldwell and a few flags for some unsportsmanlike conduct. What I've seen tonight is great sportsmanship by both teams. Each time a player's going down with a cramp on both sides, I've seen Crockett come up to help some of the Warrior players, and I just saw it right there when the Crockett guys slow to get up. The quarterback from Cypress Christian came up, helped him up, gave a pat on the helmet. You like to see that kind of stuff.
It's been a well-played game. First and go at the 4-yard line. Snap back down. And there's a flag. I think it might be a delay of game. Yes, delay of game. We'll take that. Because, like I said just a few seconds ago, it's imperative we keep them out of the end zone. If they kick a field goal, it's not the end of the world. But if they score 7 points, it's going to be really hard because that's going to put the Bulldogs down by at least 18 points here with 7.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, that turns it into a 3-point game. I just don't think you have enough time, barring some type of miracle, to crawl your way back into it.
You got any update on the our Astros and the Chiefs and the Chargers?
Yeah, so right now we've got the Astros playing the Rangers. I know a lot of people are interested in that one. Bottom of the 9th, tied 3-3 with the Astros, trying to extend their lead in the division.
Got number 4 going in motion for the Warriors. Quarterback straight, drop back, pass out in the flat, and this time we are going to make a good tackle. Basically no gain, maybe even a loss of 1 yard. In fact, it is going to be marked back at the 5-yard line. We'll bring it second and go.
And Tommy, kind of a bit of a surpriser here. We've got the NFL Friday night game over in Brazil. The Chargers against the Kansas City Chiefs. You've got the Los Angeles Chargers 27, Kansas City Chiefs 18.
They got to be pretty late in the game, aren't they? Third
quarter? We're looking at about 5 minutes left in the game.
Oh, wow.
Chargers seem to be in good position there.
Chiefs started off 1-0 or 0-1 last year, I think it was. When Detroit came in and beat them?
Yes, it was. I do remember. They ended up finding their way to the Super Bowl again. So.
All right, third, and there's another delay.
I saw the Cypress Christian coach coming down the sideline trying to call for a timeout. I don't know if
another
they gave
delay.
it to
That's going to move it back 5 more yards. So instead of they had first and go at the 4, now it's going to end up being third and go or second and go at the 10. Or did they give him a timeout?
I mean, he marked off the 5 yards, but there looks like Cypress Christian's taking a timeout. I know the coach was coming down the line trying to get it. I just don't know if they gave it to him.
I think they're going to mark it off. No, now they're saying timeout, so they aren't going to mark it off. I guess we got the timeout called before the play clock did expire.
I mean, I just noticed, looking through my trusted binoculars, Cypress Christian head coach is in dress pants, a button-up dress shirt, man's got a tie on.
Well, I know he is probably went to the Tom Landry School of Coaching.
Yes, he did. I don't see a fedora.
He did not go to the Bill Belichick School
No,
of Coaching.
I don't see a cut-off hoodie or anything like that. He's dressed pretty sharp, but I know he's got to be winning.
Speaking of Bill Belichick, they thought they were going to win the national title after that first drive. They went up 7-0, and you blink your eyes at 41-7 TCU.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well. I'm sure Belichick will be okay.
Yeah.
College game is different.
And Sancio Corso retired from game day. He got every one of his picks right, and every one of the colleges he coached at. So there's a long career. Every one of the college coach teams won Saturday.
Yes, they did. I'm sure glad he picked my Tigers, too.
Well, he didn't pick the Longhorns. He got that one right because they didn't play very well. All right, well, 2nd and go from the 5-yard line. Quarterback put the man in motion. Quarterback's going to drop straight back, looking to pass the ball in the end zone. Sees the man wide open. Oh, he almost dropped it. And that's number 6. That's going to be Dyson Zorro.
The same guy.
That's going to change our score now from the to 30-13. A 17-point lead now by the Cypress Christian Warriors. We got 7 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Looks like their kicker coming out, Dean Mace there, to keep the senior kicker to try to push it to 31 points, which is making an 18-point lead. If we get a good snap this time. Snap back, low, but low through the uprights. A new score now, 31-13. We're going to throw it back to the station for a minute and a half. We'll come back for 4th quarter action here in the Monte Jack Driskell Stadium.
Who's ready for some football? Here at Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville, football season kicks off the best deals of the year. Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville. Come in and get a 25 Cadillac CT5 starting at only $49,890, or a Cadillac XT5 starting at only $43,665. Want to go green? We've got a Cadillac Optic starting at only $49,995. But you need to hurry to Wiesner Cadillac in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals before they're all gone. Or visit us online at WiesnerCadillac.com. Wiesner Cadillac, where we make dreams come true.
The good folks at Texas Star Propane provide propane tanks, and install and propane accessories. They're a featured propane company in many developments in the area and love to take care of our first responders and veterans. Texas Star Propane is ready to provide you with excellent customer service and offers anything and everything propane. Enjoy better customer service with Texas Star Propane. 936-439-6544. That's Texas Star Propane, 936-439-6544.
They say champions are remembered, but legends are never forgotten. United Ag and Turf offers a winning lineup of John Deere equipment built to tackle any challenge on and off the field. Legendary John Deere tractors, combines, residential mowers, commercial mowers, compact construction equipment, gator utility vehicles, and a full line of golf and sports turf equipment. United Ag and Turf, the official Ag and Turf equipment supplier of the Dallas Cowboys. Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com to find a location near you.
Visit United Ag and Turf at 1220 East Loop 304 in Crockett, or call 936-544-2011.
And a good hard line drive kicked off by the Cypress Christians. Going to go all the way back to about the 5-yard line. C.J. Bell, junior player for the Crockett Bulldogs, will turn it out to the 26-yard line. First down by the Bulldogs. Don't forget, folks, next week the Bulldogs will be back on the road again, down to New Waverly Bulldogs, short-wheel drive, about an hour away, so about 15 minutes south of Huntsville. They have a nice stadium down there. Been down there a couple of times. Again, the Bulldogs on the road next week against the New Waverly Bulldogs. Right now we have first down at their own 26-yard line. And going to hand it off to number 7. That's 4, Butler, coming around the side. And I'm not sure Wayne was trying not to go out of bounds, but he does go out of bounds. He gained about, where's they going to mark him? 27, gain of 1 yard. And we're under the 6-minute mark now to 5:58, as it did stop the clock as he went out of bounds.
It's a long way to run to pick up 1 yard.
He ran probably 30 yards and he gained 1 yard. And never really got hit hard at all.
They
just kind of eased up on
him.
him.
They just kind of struck him out to the sideline.
Quarterback back under center is number 2. Griffin goes in motion. We'll pitch it back to him. He bobbles it, but he does break through for about a 7 or 8 yard gain, all the way back out to the 34-yard line. We're going to call it third and 2. Again, 5:40 mark here in the fourth quarter. Crockett trailing by now by 18 points, 31-13. Freshman quarterback back under center. And he's going to hand off to Butler. He's bouncing around. He's going to pick up. I think he's going to get the first down, plus about maybe a yard and a half out to about the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs. And, down by 18, not really much a big urgency right now on the Crockett offense. I think we're just trying to get through this game and try to work on our conditioning and our plays, that we do have.
Yeah, you got to understand it. You want to win every game and you want to compete, but really your district is what matters. That's what's going to get you into the playoffs or not. So work on things, tighten up.
And Griffin goes in motion now. They're going to have a pass. Butler is open, and it's going to be the first completed pass of the night for the Bulldogs. There you go. Good pass from the freshman Montgomery down to Butler. Into Cypress Christian territory, down to about the 38-yard line. Big first down. And what is
got a cramp.
Oh, okay. Is it a Bulldog? No, I've got one Bulldog guy went down. We've got one player. I hate to say this, but they could almost just drag him off on the sideline. He's laying like 2 foot from the sideline.
Just roll a few times over to your left and let's get this game on the road. I can't pick up the number there, Tommy. And they're getting him up off the ground right now. It looks like
we'll keep it right here. I think it's 5. We'll keep it right here as they get him over on the sideline now. So kind of getting the water crew back off the field for the Bulldogs. So we'll be set back to go. 5:01 mark here in the fourth quarter. Again, our score is 31-13. Check that opportunity score again with Growth. Did you say it was tied?
Yeah, so I don't think that was tied. But Grapeland at the time was tied with Fremont. I think that game went into overtime, and I can't get an update. Dave Campbell just says it's final at 36-36. I don't think they stopped that game in a tie.
Ball's on the ground, and the quarterback does break out Montgomery. He just breaks the tackle, comes around the corner, gets a stiff arm, and he's going to be could have been called a horse collar tackle, but not called right in front of the Crockett bench. He's going to lose about half a yard. It's going to bring up second down at the 38-yard line of the Warriors.
Oh, it's a 38.
Again, we are determined not to split anybody out. There's no split out in this game at all. Pitch it back to Griffin. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to pick up several yards. He's going to break through.
There we go. Keep going.
He does break about 4 tackles. He is going to go in for a touchdown. 38-yard touchdown run by the junior, Corey Griffin. If you can put that down in scoring summary as the lights start flashing here. That makes the score look a little bit better. Now the score is 31-19. If the Bulldogs decide to go for 2, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Looks like the kicker is out there, Omar Gonzalez, number 30. And Zay Butler is the holder. Can't tell who the center is, snapping it back. I don't know if you can pick that up with the binoculars or not. Snap, good hold, and it wasn't a pretty kick, but it went through the upright. His score now 31-20, and I wouldn't be surprised to see an onside kick coming up right here. But that's probably the best run of the year by a Bulldog, as he broke about 4 tackles, and that guy had him about the 20-yard line. You knew he was going to get him on the ground, but he just kept turning and twisting and fighting, and got out of the tackle, went all the way for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's absolutely an awesome run. I mean, I can't tell you how many tackles he just broke right there. The one thing I was really impressed about that run was he never stopped moving his legs. And you always hear that, don't stop moving, you never know. He just kept his legs moving, kept moving towards the end zone, and eventually wound up in it.
And we'll just keep it right here. We, like I said, we've got, what does that say, 5:27 on the clock down there, Dustin?
Yes,
right?
sir.
5:27 left in the game. Again, the Crockett Bulldogs will be on the road next week. Next week, I think we're back on the FM station. Let me double check that. No, we will be on the AM station. Next week, the game on 92.7 will be Love Lady versus Grofton. And that used to be the game of East Texas. Kind of lost a little bit of its luster. Love Ladies kind of had their way with them for a long time. But for a long time, Grofton had their way with Love Lady. I mean, very, very entertaining game. And that game is going to be played in Grofton this year. And Jason and John will be in Grofton bringing us that game on K.I.V.Y 92.7. You get off duty next week. I think Mr. Todd English is going to come help me, as we'll be down in New Waverly, and it'll be on 1290 AM, 102.9 FM, and 105.5 FM. Gonzalez puts toe to foot, squibs it. It's going to go through the first line of defenders back to about the 40-yard line, and this is number 6 trying to get around the corner. He could have flopped and probably got a call right there.
Yeah, he could have. You can kind of see it coming. Crockett coach let him hear. That was extremely
Actually,
close
that
to
was their kicker, number 8, Mace, there on that return.
extremely close to a late hit out of bounds.
Yeah, he kind of gave him a love tap, but it was a full yard out of bounds.
Yeah.
With no flag.
Tommy, I got a few updates on games here. So
Okay.
kind of acquired. So the Grofton Indians and the Trinity Tigers, 4 minutes left in that game. Trinity still up 42-38. The Madisonville Mustangs fall to Navasota Rattlers 31-24. And man, Lovelady has opened it up on Timpson. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Lovelady's up 40-19 in that game.
I tell you, Lovelady, their coach, he said this year, he said they have a really good group of kids that have bought into the team plan. And he says they could be really, really good this year. And so far, they're doing a great job down in Lovelady. Stand back to the quarterback, still throwing the ball, almost a lateral. That's out to number 4, and he's going to
very good
tackle for about a 2-yard loss. That's number 5. Number 5, Griffin, for Crockett on the tackle. Kind of surprised they're passing the ball.
So I'm not sure if this is correct, but I'm looking at the Grapeland Sandies versus Bremont Tigers game. It's still showing there's 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter there. Bremont's currently up 48-43. So we got a barn burner taking place in Bremont, Texas.
Oh, so they didn't go in overtime.
So
They're
it's
still in the fourth quarter.
Well, you know, I'm going off Mr. Dave Kimball's app here, and it said final, but then it popped up, and now it shows they're in the fourth quarter. So
Sometimes things are reported wrong on there. I've
Yeah.
seen it several times. And they're going to hand it off to the running back, Turner, right up the middle. He's going to pick up about 5 yards. Going to bring it 3rd down and about, we'll call it 8. Spotted at the Cypress Christian 44-yard line. And looks like the Crockett Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute here in Bulldog Stadium.
Double K Concrete Construction offers quality at its best when it comes to commercial, industrial, foundation, and driveways, or any type of concrete work. Double K Concrete Construction is the one to call. With 20-plus years of experience, Roger Kellen and his staff can get the job done. Call 936-546-1994. Remember, Double K Concrete and Construction.
Attention outdoorsmen and families. Get ready for the ultimate East Texas event. The Crockett Farm and Fuel Wildlife Expo is coming Saturday, September 27th with a 4 p.m. kickoff. Come learn from the best in predator calling with Gary Robertson, host of Carnivore TV, a Pecos haggler, award-winning predator photographer. You'll see never-before-shared predator and whitetail photos, live demos, and more. Plus, register for the Crockett Predator Contest and enter to win big prizes: a youth deer blind from T-Box Blinds, a UTV road feeder from Lamco Feeders, the unbeatable Vineyard Max deer attractant, and a high-performance trail camera from Muddy. Bring the whole family for vendors, great food, and an evening full of fun. It's all happening at Crockett Farm and Fuel, 1405 Loop 304 in Crockett, Texas. Don't miss it. The Crockett Farm and Fuel Wildlife Expo, where hunting, family, and the outdoors come together.
And on this 3rd down play, the quarterback's going to roll out to his right. He's going to hit number 6, Darrow, in the flat. He's going to pick up a 1st down. Hard hit right there by the Bulldogs, but he's going to pick up the 1st down into Bulldog territory at the 44-yard line. 1st down, Warriors. Quick back up on the ball. Quarterback is going to hand it off this time, right up the middle. And, folks, he might be gone again if he can get one block. And good job there by the Bulldogs. Number 6 to get him on the ground. And that's going to be number 2 again, Michael Turner. He's got to be well over probably 150 yards.
Oh, I would say so. He's broken off a couple of big runs. One of them, of course, was for the touchdown that he went for 76 yards. So it's 76 just right there.
76 right there and probably 35 right there.
He's
going to set up shop just outside the 10-yard line, about the 12-yard line, so they can pick up the first down without getting a touchdown. Clock is still ticking. 3:50 mark here in the fourth quarter. Again, our score, the Warriors 31, the Bulldogs 20. As the Warriors trying to drive down and put another score on the board. And pitch over to Adams. He's going to go into the touchdown. Good touchdown. A little pitch out to the left and just kind of ran into open territory. Broke maybe 2 or 3 tackles, maybe some arm tackles there by the Bulldogs. We'll make our new score 37-20. And that 37 is what they put on the board for against the Bulldogs last year. It was last year 37-33, but right now it's 37-20. As they've got Mace there coming out, the senior kicker, to try to put another point on the board, try to make it 38. Again, 3 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter at Monte Jack Driskell Stadium. Kick is up and through the uprights, good. So that makes the score now 38-20. We're going to throw it back to the station for about a minute break. We'll come back here wrap this game up here in the fourth quarter.
Carlton Crockett Ag and Auto, located at 1407 East Loop 304 in Crockett, is a one-stop shop. You've been looking for this locally owned family business offering automotive and equipment repair and alignments while still offering Napa Auto parts and competitive tire pricing along with tire repair service calls. The top-line mechanic service and repair for all of your automotive needs. No appointment necessary. Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Give us a call at 936-544-3287. We look forward to doing business with you. Aurora Concepts is a family medical practice located at 1261 East Loop 304 in Crockett. Aurora Concepts, where no appointment is needed. Aurora Concepts accepts insurance of all kinds, Medicare and Medicaid. And if you're a cash-paying patient, Aurora Concepts is very, very affordable. So wait no more for that appointment when you're sick. Head to Aurora Concepts, a family medical practice with no appointments needed. See them today.
Flu shots have arrived at Aurora Concepts.
And back here at the Jack, our new score is 38-20. The Warriors leading the Bulldogs. The Warriors set to kick it off. We have number 6 and number 5 back deep for the Bulldogs. It's going to be split them and go into the back of the end zone and out of the back of the end zone. And the Bulldogs set up shop at their own 25-yard line. Getting a little chippy out there, but still pretty well played game and clean game so far between these two teams. Again, I doubt they'll be on our schedule next year. This is the second year of your 2-year schedule where you play a home and home. Pretty good drive for from Cypress Christian here, Crockett to Cypress Christian. So I'll be surprised if they're on our schedule next year.
Tommy, I'll be honest with you. If you told me there was a pot of gold waiting for me at Cypress Christian School, I wouldn't be a pot of gold richer. Because I don't think I could get you there.
It's you can see, I think you can see Interstate 45 from their field.
Okay. I probably passed it 1,000,000 times.
And they're going to pitch back to Griffin, number 2. And folks,
very good run.
Young man, he doesn't know what the score is. He's running hard. I mean, a good gain of about 9 yards. Real quickly, trying to become the Domino's player of the game, I would think.
34-yard line.
Again, freshman quarterback in the motion. They're going to pitch up, and we fumbled the ball again. And I'm not sure I think we might have got back on this one.
Still loose.
Still loose.
Cypress Christian guys are pointing that they've got it. Of course, we never know until they unpull everybody from the pile, and they do.
And they do have the ball. I mean, 6 turnover on the game for the Bulldogs. And you would hope that they would kind of go into their
let's not have happened what we had last week where, Caldwell had a chance to end the game. Instead, they run a play, score a touchdown, and kind of, had a kid get hurt. And, of course, Crockett kind of answered that, with a kickoff return for a touchdown right after that.
And then got the onside kick after that.
Did.
And when I talked to Coach Jordan, he said after the game, he said, and yeah, we did have a discussion with the Caldwell coach about without that.
Well, I'm glad he did because he should have.
Again, 3:01 mark here. Game's kind of out of control, 38-20. I mean, don't say it's over, but I mean, okay.
So, Tommy, I do have some finals here. So it does look like Groveton fell to Trinity 38-42, and Lovelady has beaten Timpson 40-19.
Got a little revenge from last
Yes,
year.
they did.
Snap back to the quarterback. He is going to hand it off, and I think that's still their running back, Turner, running hard and just shifting and turning and rolling. I mean, you look up, and there's 4 Bulldogs laying on the ground, and he's still 10 yards down the field, juking and jiving.
Yeah, Tommy, he's got a lot of juice, and unfortunately, that Bulldog defense is just
They're
tired.
gassed.
Yeah, they are gassed. They've been on the field for a very long time with the turnovers that we've seen to the Bulldog offense, and then some of the 3 and outs that we had. But you hate to see it because they did bow their neck late towards the second quarter, right before halftime. But it was just too much Cypress Christian.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the game. Let's see if Cypress Christian keeps it on the ground as you think they would, and he's going to get the ball. And folks, he might score around going around the left-hand side also, but good tackle there. We got strung out there by one of the Bulldog defenders, and number 5, McKnight, makes the tackle.
Number 20, Christian Bell, the freshman, did a good job of getting out there and keeping him from getting the edge. Kind of set it contained, and always love to see when freshmen are getting an opportunity to play this early. That's only going to benefit them in the future.
Yeah, and I say this freshman, Montgomery, quarterback for Crockett, if you were to just line them up and say, all right, pick out the freshman, he would not be in your top 15 players.
No, he would not. He definitely would.
And it looks like we have a timeout. We're going to take it with him. We're going to throw it back to the station for 1 minute. We'll come back here with more action in the fourth quarter.
Lucas Roofing, located on Southwest Loop 304 in Crockett, are the experts. Lucas Roofing is family-owned and believe that a good business reputation is where it all begins. Lucas Roofing does all aspects of roofing. Shingle, metal, and specialty roofing is their business, and Lucas Roofing will go the extra steps needed to guarantee quality workmanship. So make the call to Lucas Roofing today at 936-544-7992. Lucas Roofing, covering East Texas with the best.
It's football time in Texas, and Knox Furniture is proud to once again help bring you the game. From the heart of historic downtown Crockett, we salute the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders who dedicate themselves to excellence. Like them, we work hard every day to bring you the best in furniture, appliances, flooring, mattresses, and accessories. So get on the team that keeps your home running. Knox Furniture, 300 East Goliad, historic downtown Crockett.
And back here at the Jack, I mean, our score right now is 38-20. The Warriors have the ball in the Crockett 8-yard line. Second down and about 4. Snap back to the quarterback. They move, no flag. Quarterback's going to keep the ball, roll around the left-hand side. He's going to be tackled short of the first down. Going to be down about the 5-yard line. Not sure when the clock is stopped. Now he winds the clock. Why would you even stop the clock? It's tackled on the infield. On the field.
I mean, I got a little update here. I don't know if this game is going final, but as of 27 minutes ago, Grapeland had taken the lead 43-42 late in the fourth quarter over Bremont.
That would have been the game to go watch.
Absolutely. Talk about a really good game there.
And, the Groveton Trinity game, another exciting game. We got 31 about the 5-yard line for the Warriors. We're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to push and get the first down. Now let's see. They're going to do the right thing here.
Yeah, so here we're back in literally the same situation we were last week. You're underneath 2 minutes. You got a first down. You're up handily.
They can go into victory formation.
Snap the ball,
here.
take a knee in this ball game.
I mean, they could snap it 2 more times.
Tommy, I can see the Cypress Christian coach putting his hands in the V formation. So he's going to do the right thing.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, he's taking the headset off. We're not going to have a replay of what we had called with.
And what they'll do is they'll just line up. They'll put a guy back pretty deep, just in case there's a problem. Line up in the victory formation, snap the ball. Like I said, I just have to do it one more time. And there's a snap, downs the ball. And I think they're going to snap it one more time.
good job by both teams. Sometimes you see in that victory, you see some pushing and shoving and all that. Both teams just now they're shaking hands, saying good game. I got to respect that for sure.
Yeah, the Bulldogs going to fall to 0-2. They'll be playing New Waverly Bulldogs, who last week, New Waverly, I think they got beat last week, and I'm not sure who they were playing this week. I don't have them down on my board over here. You haven't seen the New Waverly score, have you? Don't worry about it if you don't have it on the phone. And that is we're not going to snap the ball. That's going to be, they're kicking down to 2-1. And the final score here at the Jack tonight, opener for the Crockett Bulldogs, 38-20. The Cypress Christian Warriors coming out on top over the Crockett Bulldogs. And real quick, I'm going to go over our sponsors one more time. The Knox Furniture brought us the Pregame. Houston County Electric Co-op the first quarter. Husky Trailers brought us the second quarter. The halftime show brought to you by David Crockett Drug. Piney Woods Law brought us the third quarter. Economy Car Center the fourth quarter. Cutshaw Chevrolet brought us all the kickoffs. And in a few minutes, Dustin will be bringing telling you the Domino's player of the game. And then we'll also have the Wiesner scoring summary. Brought to you by Texas Propane, United Ag and Turf, East Texas Roofing, K.I.V.Y Concrete, Crockett Farming Fuel, Crockett Ag and Auto, Aurora Concepts, and Lucas Roofing. We're going to throw it back to the station for a minute and a half. We'll come back here and get the scoring summary and the Domino's player of the game.
Hello, Houston County Electric Cooperative members. Have you heard the latest news? We have a new mobile app, and it's pretty exciting. Visit the App Store on your smartphone and download MyHCEC. The MyHCEC app allows you to report outages, view your energy usage, and pay your bill, all from the convenience of your phone. Houston County Electric Cooperative, powering your way of life.